Came in.
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy.
Alright, I made it. Dude, okay, it's working. Windows updates, bro. What is happening? Why am I smaller than usual?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and got nothing witty or insightful to say at the moment. Jim pills happy, Jim coffee sip, Jim clap.
There's Halloween candy. That's insightful. It's in the stores. It's in the stores, chat. It's live. The candy's live. I don't know. I was excited about it. I went in there and saw all this black and orange all over the place, and I'm like, my people. Oh, all right, I'm excited about it. Whatever. Dude, it's candy. I know it's the same candy, but it's got a Halloween wrapper. Anything with bats on the wrapper makes it 100% better instantly. All right? I don't care. Let me situate here. Go. Let me say hi to people. What's up? Hey, Phoenix from the road. Thank you. Got 3 per half. What's up? Ready to move to the post office. We haven't been there since Wednesday. We gotta go. All right, we'll do that. Thank you. Bloody Angel, what's up? Fiercely Beret. Boop. What's up? Steampunk Chick, Max Morrow, what's going to Brandon? Steampunk Chick again, High Blood, you, words. Joey Panda, Mr. Maze.
Hi, PG. Happy Sunday. Hope you're healing up well.
We'll play. Blaming Windows updates now. What do you mean now? I'm always blaming Windows updates. They always change the setting. Every time there's a new update, you know how that goes. All right? And it's weird because all their updates are like these tiny little things that they change. They're like, no, we're just going to reset all your mic settings. But why? I don't know. Windows update. What's up?
What up, PG? Just out of curiosity, how was yesterday's chicken dinner?
Not terrible. It was not terrible. We didn't get salmonella. That's a plus, right? It's my friend Sal. Salmonella. No, like, it was thoroughly cooked. Then, I don't know what happened. We got psychotic yesterday. Because not only did we make chicken, we made chicken dinner, right? And then we made 2 batches of different cookies because Dawn doesn't like the cookies that I make. Because I make weird cookies. I make peanut butter cookies made with date sugar. Shut up, they're good. Date sugar! For people who don't like to deal with a lot of sugar. Dude, it's got this nice little earthy sweetness to it. I can't even give anybody a recipe because I eyeball it. I'm one of those bakers now. I'm like, yeah, just put whatever. Pinch of this and whatever that. Dawn was laughing at us about it. Go.
It took 4 months to finally happen, but Friday was my last day as a box tender, and tomorrow I start in IT.
Nice. I don't know what a box tender is. I feel like that's something in the produce aisle. Like a little box of tenders. What does that do? What's a box tender? Do you just look at boxes? What's a box tender? I have never heard the term before in my life. I feel like my fan should be on more. Or at the very least point it towards me. Nah, it's all right. I'm going to say there's a storm brewing. So if we do go down and lose power, that's the reason. Tornado watch, allegedly. Let's see. I got Barbie movie tickets already, and I'm not ashamed. Let's see how that works. I feel like it's going to be a very meme-worthy movie, but I don't know if it's going to... It's just going to be, like, fun, you know? Boom, 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 boom. We have a storm here currently. Boom, boom, boom. Box tenders, truck boxes, into bed at night. Oh, okay. Box tenders. See, my mind immediately went to food. Anytime I hear the word tenders, I'm like, ooh, tenders. I read that. Got 3 I read that. I said we didn't go to the post office still since Wednesday, so we got to go soon. Probably tomorrow or Tuesday. You know, get the dude to pick it up who usually picks it up. The dude buddy guy. Be like dude buddy guy to someone at the post office. Pick it up. Well, we're not going to be able to pick it up from them for a while either. I think it'll be better if we just get a chance to go. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Thank you. It was dark for 10 a.m. Yeah, dude, we woke up and it was like midnight. I'm like, bro, what's up with the weather, bro? Dude, it's just been rain, constant rain and stuff. So we figured we'd portal to the beach for a while. Hey, Bum guy was just getting married this November. Nice. Just running so much to do. The event the last 3 days. The bridesmaid. Well, you know what I'm going to say? Get sensible shoes. That's Steve.
Banana.
Hey.
You wish you had an idea like that. Banana hat. Baseball bat. Punk. Banana. It's where it's at. Oh, God.
Thank you. What's up? Bum, 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 bum. Where'd I leave off? Oh, I got distracted by Punk Banana. I was thinking the box tender was someone trying to exchange random boxes of stuff as currency. That'd be hilarious. Here, I will give you this brand new box for 3, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'm tired. Evie, what's up? Hi, what's up? We're going to celebrate my first cousin's twice removed birthday today. He is 4 today. Wait, hold on. I got to math that. First cousin twice removed's birthday today. First cousin twice removed his birthday. I can't math when it comes to relatives. Like, I can't. It's like first removed related to, you know, I got relatives like that where they're like periphery gene pool, you know what I'm saying? Where they're like kind of related like by three drops of blood, you know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, we're related. How? I don't even know you, bro. Dude. It's weird. Ash Dark Dawn, what's up? I'm Snow White. Hi, what's up? Speaking of coffee, I should have some. Boom. Yeah. Today I'm drinking a, well, cold brew. What else am I going to be drinking? It's cold brew all day. Lanky arm there. Happy Sunday. Why is everything changed? I feel like the window update rearranged my office for some reason. Oh my god, dude. It's just okay. Yo, what's up? What's up?
Was watching What We Do in the Shadows.
Dude.
Feels wrong watching it with my wife as it was our show. Thankfully still didn't ruin the laughs it brought me.
Hey, there you go. That's good. Hey, don't let a show define a relationship. You move on. You reclaim that. Reclaim that show as your own. Damn it. What? No, dude, you had relationships before, like any like music and stuff, you know, you guys ended up discovering together or liking together. You're like, well, bleep that person. I'm keeping this. This is my song now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I do that. Yeah, I get defiantly obnoxious about things like that. NBC, what's up? How's it going? Back there, squirrel. Hi, what's up? So who's doing what? There's crazy things happening. Crazy things happening in the world. We're at the beach again. Again? This is like the first time this year, right? Dude, there was a Godzilla trailer. I know Steve already talked about it, but new Godzilla movie. All right, for some reason, I'm excited about that just because I've been watching all the old Godzilla movies on, like, Pluto and whatnot in the background. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I want to see more Godzilla. Just step on things, you know? I don't know. I'm excited about it. Take custody of the song and the divorce. This is my song. That's right. You got to go to court for it. This is my song, Your Honor. I found it first, and I shared it. It doesn't mean it's theirs. It's mine. I saw a Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween shops! Yes! Or are you talking about the movie? I saw that last year, Spirit Halloween. It wasn't bad. It was, you know. I don't really pay a lot about Call of Duty. That's a smart move. What's a smart move? What's going on? Oh, Microsoft has announced a deal with PlayStation to keep Call of Duty on both consoles following the acquisition of Activision. Oh, God. I got to tell you, after being put through the ringer by Sony and PlayStation, if I was Microsoft, I would be so vindictive. But I feel like they're going to play the long game. Like, there's just going to be this thing where it's like, oh, yeah, it's on your console. Sure. Just for a little while.
Box tender, essentially the low-end job in the factory, the person that collects finished products and boxes them. I worked in the letter shop of a print factory. Yup, we're the ones that send out all that ad mail.
Hey!
Sorry.
Damn it! I still get that stuff. Damn it! You're the one. Well, at least you're not part of that ad mailing mafia anymore. Good for you. You need to make coffee. Dude, it's Sunday. It's 12 o'clock. Everyone should be on their, like, 5th cup of the day. What happened, bro? I heard the new Godzilla movie put on ice because of writers and actors strike. Yeah, everybody's on strike. Why are the actors on strike now? Do they need more money or are they doing a solidarity thing? Like what's the deal now? Because I have, honestly, here's the thing about the writer's strike. Good writers, and I know Steve has covered this, but let me do the short version. Good writers should be paid well. Bad writers should be just ripped out of Hollywood and never able to write again. Okay? Because we've gotten a lot of bad series, and those people do not need jobs. Okay? No, it's like, like some city workers, like, they're part of a union and whatnot. You got the ones that work really hard, and then you have the 6 guys that stand around looking at the hole. Hey, you doing all right down there? Yeah? All right. Yeah, what are you? Yeah, no, we're going out to lunch. You just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, so I was telling my wife, I'm like, hey, you know, if I want 6 beers, I'm going to have 6 beers. I need help down here, Tony. Tony. Yeah, what? More cable? Yeah, I'm on lunch, bro. Yeah, so my wife is just, dude, like literally I've seen workers like that. I'm not even joking. Okay, this is the problem with certain unions. They just, like, you should be able to have to earn your keep. You know what I'm saying? Not just give them money. Let's see. No, but I want really good writers to get paid really, really well. Like everyone that's been writing like these multi-billion-dollar movies, they should be getting royalties, residuals, and all this other stuff. You know, people are writing garbage. They should be just in the garbage. You know, but unfortunately, there's no way to really weed everybody out, I guess. Big actors, solidarity extras.
Right now, with everything going on in the world, the writers/actors strike isn't even a blip on the radar. People right now don't care.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because YouTube is still going, TikTok is still going, Instagram's still going, Twitter's still going. Every other form of media, plus over a century of filmed content that is readily available to everybody at a moment's notice. We don't care if there's new stuff. We got plenty of old. We want good iterations of old stuff. Fans will do it. They'll make fan films. Probably written better. But of course, they're not part of a union, so, you know, they're not going to make any money. It's ridiculous. This is that misstep that the writer's strike did years ago when reality TV took over, where all these networks are like, well, we need content. Yeah, just turn on a camera and walk around. That's a show now. You know? It's going to be dicey. Yeah.
Okay. So one time when I was a temp, I did a job going underneath a steel shot blaster. My job was to shovel the shot into a barrel, and they lifted it out in a slapped-together jury rig. Didn't even have a way out.
By myself. All that sounds like terminology and words and visuals that I do not understand because I'm not privy to the terminology of said employment. I don't know what a jury rig is. That's something I see on Matlock, you know? Like, oh, the jury was rigged. You know, I don't know what that means. The suits in charge don't like to share money with other people. Yeah, of course. The bigwigs are planning on waiting until the writers start starving before even considering talking to them again. I feel like that's what they're going to do. I mean, God, we literally have a century of media people can go back to and watch. You know? People aren't going to get all bent out of shape if stuff is delayed, you know? Go.
Jury rigging, MacGyvering, improvising to put something together on short notice.
Oh, there you go. I thought that was just called, like, improvising. I usually just say I MacGyvered it. Oh, so there's an actual term for it.
I was underneath a big machine, shoveling steel sand into barrels. They lifted it out in a way OSHA would fire people over.
Oh, yeah, dude, I've had to deal with OSHA. My God, they're sticklers for safety, aren't they? Yeah. They're like, hey, don't have 15-ton equipment dangling over your employees. That's a bad thing to do there, right? You know, plus this exposed wiring that's electrocuting everybody here. You might want to tie that up a little bit.
Hey,
Jeez.
Pump. Day off. Remembering my dad today.
Hey, nice. Hold on you. Hey, happy day. What? I don't know. Hey, it's Sunday. At least it's your day off, right? Don't be sad about it. Remember the good times. Remember the good times. Yeah, there you go. That's what you do. Zamboni is trying to push around one of my ducks. What the hell are you talking about? Why did you throw a duck on an ice rink? What happened? That's not how you participate in the audience in hockey. Did that ever happen? I don't even know. My friend in the biz says Netflix are holding out to use a strike to try and squeeze another streaming service out of a business. I could see that. You know, like, oh, this streaming service doesn't have any content. You know who's going to do just fine? Pluto. Because they just run ads against old content. They're going to be like, yeah, they're going to be the sole survivor, you know? Good. And again, I'm all for supporting good writers, like I want to support good artists, but there's so much trash out there. We really need we need a creative culling. You know, honestly. You know, there's a difference between professional writers and hobbyists, you know? And I consider myself a hobbyist, honestly, you know? Good. Let's see. Plastic Duck Simulator. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Oh, there was an update for that. Plus DLC. Tech news is a push in Europe to make the new mobile phones have a user replaceable batteries. Hey, from 2027, like the good old days. Oh, well, that's how long it's going to take me to get a new phone then. Because if we can get that over here, beautiful. Come on. No, because it's the whole thing is having to bring your phone into some store to have it serviced to put in a new battery. Stupid, you know? You try to do it yourself, you break it, and people are like, you voided the warranty. Well, dude, I don't want to pay $150 to put in a new battery that would have been otherwise. You take out the back panel, you just pop it out. Old phones were super simple that way. They can do it, they just don't want to. Right to repair. Just saying. Quite happy to watch 80 shows reruns. Yeah, so am I. Dude, I haven't seen a good sitcom in years, bro. What, the last decent one was like The Office? You know, I mean, come on, bro. And even that was like hit or miss depending on the episode. Man. Italy is getting a strong heat this month. Temperature expected to reach 40 C. I don't know what that is in America temperature. I guess that would be hot. I said there's a push, not that it was going to happen. Oh, come on. Half expect Apple to just withhold iPhones from Europe in protest. Yeah, right. They'd probably make more money in servicing phones than selling them there. Oh, God, what a scam. I know I really try to fix everything I can for the longest, you know, duration possible. You know, that's why I still have a lot of old tech that still works. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, does Twitter still have limits? I haven't checked yet. I just post things. I don't scroll, so I haven't reached a limit yet. I've been binge watching Rockford Files and finally come to the dark side. Rockford Files. Hey, next up on your list should be Columbo. All right, there you go. Hey, dude, if you're going old school, yeah. Not yet. 40C is probably like 110. Yeah. That's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. That is warm. I do not care for that. Yeah, supposedly Death Valley's going to possibly reach a record, you know, of over 130 degrees. You imagine being outside 130 degrees? Dude, another 30 degrees, your blood starts boiling. Like, what the hell, bro? Planet, chill. It's 38 here today, 100 degrees. 70% humidity. Oh, that's death. Oh, God. Everybody stay hydrated, bro. In Italy, you know, manja the water. You know what I'm saying? You stay hydrated over there. Weekend has been spent playing Resident Evil 4 Remake with mods and cheats. Yeah, there you go. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, God, dude, we were actually a little tired because we got roped into playing, like, we got the DLC for Vampire Survivors. Go.
So from Dead Valley to Dietary Valley?
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be Super Dead Valley. Double Dead Valley. I'm going to double down on your Death Valley. Yeah. It's all sorts of broken. Vampire Survivors, we got DLC for that. And I'm like, let me boot this up. I'll only play one game and then, you know, head off to bed. You know? Dude, I was up to like 3 in the morning. I'm like, just one more game, bro. Dude, I unlocked a new character. Oh, God. I love that game. That game's so good, though. On Netflix, they're really not going to watch it while the mom's now they're going to wait. It's sad. It doesn't want to pay the $8.99 for the extra screen. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not worth it. There's nothing on Netflix that's totally worth it, man. Dude, even a Wednesday thing. I'll like wait. I don't care. You know, there's no show. God, I don't think anybody's super invested in the show anymore, right? Like hypothetically, I mean, there are like people will go to see a movie and whatnot and be like hyped about a movie, but how many people are really hyped about a series? Like, oh my Lord, you know, I gotta watch this. You know, not many. Playing Jedi Fallen Order that I got free of PS Plus. Nice. There you go. PS Plus. Hey, how's it going to making red beans and rice? Red beans and rice. That's why I'm late. You should use, instead of regular rice, you should use yellow rice, so then you have like a colorful cornucopia. You know? No, you got red, yellow, you put a little bit of green on it with, I don't know, some kind of seasonings or whatnot. Yeah, that'll be good. Who's gotten to season 2? Haven't had Netflix in years. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people have. Well, Dawn watches a couple of shows on there, but, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Even Dawn has been watching, like, the older Star Trek stuff, you know? And just be like, I'm going to just watch old Star Trek and catch up. Go.
The only stuff I get hyped like that about is anime these days.
Yeah, even some of those, I'm just like, God, there's so many, you know, the, what's that one that came out that got semi-popular? What, Rascal Doesn't Dream of Bunny or something like that? Yeah, there's literally another, like, follow-up series, like Rascal Doesn't Dream of Kid with Backpack. I'm not even joking about that. It's, like, legit the title. And there was another weird anime that's coming out. It's kind of hit or miss, because, yeah, I don't know. God, it's so warm. Why is it so warm, dude? I think the air conditioning's on, right? Oh, God, is that broken, too? Oh, God. You know what? Yeah, let me put up the coffee card and turn it up.
Yeah, that one's depressing, especially since Bakemonogatari came out like 5 years prior and was superior quality.
Yeah, that'll happen. Dude, animes get overshadowed by other animes. You know, it's like, a lot of people don't notice. There's a lot of knockoff animes. In other words, like a particular thing gets popular, so all these studios make other junk ones.
Saw Sounds of Freedom yesterday. Get ready for reality check. Also, if you look, you can find free tickets for this.
I don't like reality. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta make sure my air conditioner is actually working. Hold on. Have some coffee. Go. All right. Boop. I did it. I made it colder in here at my own personal expense. Oh, God. No, I shouldn't be standing here talking and sweating. I mean, that's I know I could use lose some weight, but I'm not that bad. It's like literally warm. We're Rascal doesn't dream of the bunny senpai religiously every 3 months. Really? I saw like the first episode and I was kind of like, yeah, I'll put this on my watch list. I never went back to it for some reason. But, I don't know. Let Blue Pumpkin give me anime 40s animation vibes. What? There's anime in the 40s? Wow. And then I do anime for some reason. What? You bring Jerry to water and reseat. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not bringing Jerry here. Crazy. You're watching old anime like Outlaw Star. Is that a Gundam? Nice. Go.
Also saw Karate Kid 2. The girl in that movie is now the woman in Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow. Oh, is that movie from like 2000 something? Or is that a new one? Dude, I don't know. There's so many Day After Tomorrows. Karate Kid 2. God, I got hazy recollections of that. Still not interested in that Death Treadmill then. Nope, not yet.
And then you have artificial hype animes like Attack on Titan splitting up its final part of the final season into 2 halves that are 6 months apart.
Yeah, they'll do that. Oh, dude, that started back in the day with like half seasons, you know? Like they used to release them on box sets where it's like season 5, part 1. Well, what the hell? No, now it's season 5, part 2's coming out. Wait, what? I gotta buy a second thing just for the other half of the season? Yep. That's what we're doing now. What? Dude, it's stupid. You know, and then it just spilled over to everything else. Let's just split up everything and it did dragging it out, and that's why nobody cares about anything. Yeah. Karate Kid has a cartoon. Yeah, but why would I care? Why would I care? It should be an anime. It should be an anime. I never got invested in Karate Kid. I liked the first movie because I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. You know, second one I didn't even remember. There were others, and I completely forgot about. Huh.
You know what's weird for me? Doug Jones is in What We Do in the Shadows. First half his usual full body makeup, now he's just dressed up, and I can't handle seeing his face normal.
Oh, why would they do that? That seems lazy. That seems lazy. Tell them to stop. Write an angry letter. Hated that. Did that with the TMNT series. Yeah, dude, I don't like that. Just have one set, one collection, man, if you're gonna, you know, do physical media, but, go.
Technically, the second one should be called The Kung Fu Kid, but it's actually pretty good in its own right. Especially the interactions between Jaden and Jackie.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jackie Chan's usually good. It's I didn't, like, I was not hyped about the original series, so a remake wasn't like, oh, dude, let's go, bro. Oh, speaking of remakes, you know what's getting a remake? All right, brace yourself. Everybody take a seat. Take a seat. All right, okay. For some reason, the powers that be in Hollywood, and this is why the writer's strike should go on forever, is somebody decided that they're going to try to make a serious remake of The Room by Tommy Wiseau. Yeah, how many people are supporting that writer's strike now? Yeah, look what happens when it stops. We're going to have a remake of the worst movie ever made. Bro. This is why I gotta laugh about it, you know? Like, dude, like, writer strike, we need more money, blah, 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 blah. We create all this awesome stuff all the time. Hey, we're doing a remake of Tommy Wiseau's The Room. What the? You want more money now? Dude, look what you're putting out. Again, good writers should be paid well. Bad writers should just be put out there. In that island that, you know, it's like the island of lost toys, but for writers. You know? I feel like they would just sit around trying to, you know, make a Gilligan's Island reboot, you know? Hey, man, we're on an island. This inspires me. Let's do a Gilligan's Island reboot. Yeah, man, you want to try to make a coconut radio and whatnot? I don't think that's going to really be feasible, man, but, you know. Oh, God. Blue Beetle actor is supporting the strike. A lot of people are. As they should. For the good writers. I feel actors, again, it's the caveat is good. The caveat's good. Good writers should be paid very well. Bad writers should not be in the industry. And yeah. Like, dude, why are there just, and everybody complains literally about every movie or whatever that gets churned out. People are like, meh, it's kind of safe, kind of boring, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, they're doing like remakes of that's not even writing when they do like remakes of Little Mermaid. Okay, remember that script that we did? Just do a little bit of rewriting. Wait, what? Is that even writing? That's like, you know, you might as well just put that on a copy machine and put your name on it. I know I'm being glib about the situation because it's like, that's just my brain. But I've seen a lot of bad content, and so is the rest of the planet coming out of Hollywood. So that's why I think Hollywood just is like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Hollywood's right. Go.
It's not about being paid. They want to make sure that major studios won't make them punch up AI scripts and undervalue their jobs.
They will. They will. It's already happening in China. AI art, they basically just hire arts to fix the mistakes that AI art has made. That's it. And they pay them peanuts. Do I think that's right? Absolutely not. But hey, the tech bros decided to open Pandora's box. So, you know, writers, go after them.
Pumpkin guy high from by there.
Hey.
Pumpkin guy high from by there.
That's taking a while. What?
Pumpkin guy high from by there.
I guess that works. That's a little involved. It's a whole song about me. That's gonna be my theme song now. Oh God. What? Make a really slick anime intro with that. AI can do it. Oh man. How many more Disney remakes and Star Wars chapters do we have to endure? Well, that's the whole thing, bro. Like, everybody's really upset with the quality of content out there, you know? And this is even before AI scripts have been used, you know? So, like, God, I know Steve went through this, so I kind of don't want to kind of repeat the whole thing over and over again, but, you know, dude, the tech bros, you know, let AI on the loose. Now everyone else has got to suffer for it. You know, telling a major industry like that to not use AI, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Game studios already use it for assets. They already use it for voiceovers. Every independent person on the flippin' planet trying to make content is using it. Dude, it's over. Like, it's quite literally over. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Give me a hypothetical here, right? Hypothetical. Some independent YouTuber, right, makes a film using a script made by ChatGPT. It's a fan film. It's not 100%, you know, Hollywood budget kind of stuff. Hollywood wants to use that script and make their own big budget film. What happens there? would they be allowed to, you know, option that script because it was created by robots or no? According to writers' guidelines. Like, what would happen then in the future? Like, it's kind of crazy. No, say the script is perfect. Hypothetically, script's perfect. You know? What do you do? What do you do? You know, we're not at that age where everybody fears about AI, and it's like, you should. Bad writers should be fired. The good ones deserve more money. Exactly. That's basically my whole stance on this. You know, if Hollywood really wants to save money yet preserve creativity, they gotta weed out their writers. They really do. Plus, we need to really cull some of this content being pushed out. I know there's a billion different channels, and they're all trying to come up with some garbage to just fill the time slots. But yo, we don't need this much stuff. Nobody's ever gonna watch it. Nobody cares about any of it. You know. It was quite literally much easier when it was like a couple of cable channels and network television, because it was like everything was condensed. Only the quality shows, for the most part, were made and pushed out to the public. Everybody watched them. Everybody kind of liked them for the most part. You know, maybe they had 1 season, 2 seasons, maybe 12. You know, it's like
1.5 years.
What's up?
Thank you.
Elvira,
PG.
thank you.
Smiley cat face.
Hey, 18 moons. Thank you. Hello. 18 moons. Thank you. Hey. Cyberpunk's to be coming sooner than later. Hey, there you go. They did an AI version of how Europe sees people from each U.S. state. It's funny. Yeah, I saw somebody, movie trailers done in the style of Wes Anderson. You know, it's like the first one's funny, and the rest of them are like, yeah, I see where this is going. This is absolutely terrible. Please stop. Go. No. Bria, thank you, 20 moons. Yes. Also, I very rarely say this, but... Go.
Does everybody want me in their home talking and working for you?
What? Does everyone want me... No, that'd be weird. That'd be weird. Thank you. Writers and actors on strike. Here comes more reality TV and a billion show about the Kardashians. Yeah, perhaps it's time to cut the cord. Well, again, most people absorb their stuff through other platforms. Like, again, Hollywood's legacy media, if that makes any sense. You know, the concept of written stuff, as much as I like it, and I like stories, I feel like we have enough, you know? So now it's like that evolution of stuff and way media is created. It's like you have more short bits, you have short form stuff, not scripted. You know, a lot of improv, people talking, IRL stuff, you know, TikTok videos that are like just tiny little blips. People will spend more hour flipping through TikTok in one day than they will spend on Netflix the entire week. People know where their views go, and it ain't going to Hollywood, you know? So, you know, Hollywood's going to inevitably try to figure out what to do to get a stranglehold on other forms of media, you know? Like, all right, let's have, this well-known actor have their own TikTok and stuff, and we'll monetize those views. And it's going to be crazy. Brrr, coffee. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Problem is that TV Hollywood felt that people were watching more things on YouTube than what they were making, so they upped their budgets to pull people back and realize we like the stuff on YouTube. Yeah. And here's the thing, this isn't an unfortunate thing of technology. It's like, even if Hollywood pours a huge amount of money into a film, you know, and it does well in the theaters, it's not nearly as much as they probably could have made, because everybody just kind of streams or torrents or whatever from the internet, you know? So it's like profits are being eaten up. People want too much money, you know, and just the lackluster mediocrity of all content being created for the most part, with the exception of a few things. It's very, I don't go out of my way to look for new things anymore, because just playing the odds, the percentages, it's not going to be that great. I have gotten more laughter from a meme, a single meme on Twitter, than I have in like the last 5 relatively current sitcoms I've watched. Like, actually laugh, like, oh my God, that's funny.
In my defense, I read books far more than I spend time on YouTube. But yes, I also spend more time on YouTube than I do watching movies.
I, however, do not. I very rarely look at YouTube. The last thing I saw on YouTube was the last Hives video that came out, and that was it. And I'm not even joking about that. Oh, no. There was the tutorial that I had to look at to fix a garbage disposal. So I did that. Literally, that's it. I don't care. Other than that, I've been watching Twitch or Pluto. Both free services. One is old crap, the other is improv content. Oh, well, movies, you know, on in the background there, you know. Go.
Hey Pumpkin guy in chat.
Hey.
Been a bit, but I wanted to thank everyone who sent good vibes 2 months back, as I have now been an official librarian for 1 month now.
Beautiful. Official. All right. Now you got a little name tag and everything. You can give out library cards and you say, you go read a book and be smart. That's what I would do. If I was a librarian, I'd be like, hey, you take out this book. You're going to get words better than what I got coming out my mouth right now. You want that? You don't want to talk like me. Talking like me be dumb. Get words. Get words in your head. Yeah, that's why I don't have a job at the library. Good job. Hey. Love the band of Hives. Very good. Yeah, dude, the last song they came out with, if you haven't seen the video, dude, it's awesome. It's very Evil Dead-like. I'm not even joking about that. It's pretty good. I think they came out with another one after that, but I didn't want to spoil it. I'm waiting for the album to come out in, like, August. I think it's August 13th. Pre-ordered. Yeah. I very rarely pre-order stuff, but there you go. Just to go to the Sanctuary route and make web series on YouTube first. If it's successful, then they can create something new. Sanctuary was very popular on Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, go.
You are why I come to Twitch.
Yeah.
Dawn is a bonus.
Hey.
Everyone else I follow, including Neebs Gaming and Yonan Vasquez, I rarely watch.
8 years? You must be about.
What?
Subscribed when I started college. Graduated medical school this last week. Good vibes to all.
I can't. But there's stuff happening.
Words in your head should be on a shirt.
Too much going on. There's too much going on. Yeah. Oh, God. All right, let me reread some of these. Oh, what happened? Okay, we got that. Jordy, thank you. Glasgow, thank you. Where did I leave off? Spider, thank you. What is wacky singing thing? Why is that even a thing? How'd that happen? Oh, God. You with words.
We need more stories like what happened to Lindsay Sterling, who started with YouTube videos but was given a big budget production offer for the quality of her music. She's a globe-trotting pro musician now, and it started with her
YouTube channel. I first discovered them on Newgrounds because somebody used their song in the Bitey Brackenwood video back in the day. It was done well. I'm not even joking about that. It was good. No, but that's the thing. It's like I feel like a lot of these streaming services, instead of doing paywalls and stuff like that, they got to roll the dice like most YouTubers do and just be like, I want to make something to make something.
Get words in your head should be on a shirt in your shop now. Lol. I'd buy it.
Get words in your head. People will be like, what? I don't understand. You need that. That's what I'm saying, dude. You read the shirt and what happened to your brain? It didn't even know what was happening. Get words in your head. Huh? Ah. Right. It's like the world is dumb enough shirt. Don't add to it. Yet people keep adding. I gotta collect them all, right? Oh, God. Thank you. Let's see. Love Lindsay Sturdy with some of the New York State Fair again. I can see her play. Nice. There you go. Do they stream? I feel like Lindsay Sterling should stream every once in a while. That would be good. They probably make enough money touring now. Stand-up comedians have figured out over the last few years that free YouTube content actually increased their live show ticket sales. Yes! There you go. That's what you got to do, man. You got to get out there. You got to do things, And I feel like if Hollywood kind of, took the passion over product kind of approach to making YouTube content, it might work in their favor. Be like, look, we're going to work on a series. You give a couple of episodes out free, and then, people can, pay for them. If they don't do terribly well, you basically license them to a free, streaming service. But putting everything behind a paywall just, makes everybody... A generation got used to free, okay? And everyone's like, hey, we want to charge you. Yeah. Dude, it's ridiculous. That's why Twitter's $8 fee isn't working, no matter how much they, kind of, make stringent little things. Well, you can only look at so many things. Yeah, you can only post so much stuff. You got to give us $8. Even though it's been free for over a decade, now we're going to charge you. What? Dude, that's not how internet works. People can just post anywhere. Anywhere, bro. Come on. Yeah, but it's Twitter. Yeah, it is Twitter. I didn't realize you streamed on Twitch. Yes, we do. What's up? How's it going? A little early for Halloween, you might think? Never early for Halloween. There's freaking candy in the stores. All right? We bought candy corn the other day. Beautiful. What has been Telltale be considered similar in that pilot was picked up for official production? Yeah, there you go. Has been Hotel. It's like YouTube thing, and it was like A24's like, bro, I want that, There you go. That's when it works. That's how it should work. Hollywood should be looking at YouTube, especially animated series, that have been around for a while, that have a lot of longevity and still do stuff because they have a passion for it, maybe be like, bro, you want to maybe like do that stuff because you've been doing, people like it, that kind of thing. Bro, start hitting up those YouTubers, Hi. God. I don't think it would work. I don't know. Where's your new head shirt? Wow.
Having watched lots of YouTubers, there are some that should get some mainstream notice, but Hollywood literally shuns them since they aren't traditional media.
Yep.
Whatever you feel about Markiplier, he went to possibly get an award for his
great choose your own adventure YouTube series. All the media outlets basically ignored him until the publicity called them out. It said how Hollywood basically hates the independent creators. Yeah, they hate independent creators because they can't control them, and they're not going to get a huge profit share. Markiplier's doing fine. They don't need Hollywood money, They chillin', you know what I'm saying? But generally, a lot of people just think of YouTubers, and honestly, I get it because a lot of YouTubers are, just people just yelling at a camera. The entertainment value necessarily isn't there in that kind of high quality production kind of thing. But with the exceptions of, your A-listers that can actually make good stuff, care about what they're doing, and, create something fun, it's fine. It's not legacy media or traditional Hollywood content, but its value isn't any less. If anything, it's more because somebody slapped together something with a minimal amount of, a minimal budget. And, bro, it's like, they're still entertaining the masses more than Hollywood can and be more interactive, That's the whole thing, dude. It's like Hollywood is just like, here's this thing, watch it and buy it, It's like there's no chance to even connect with it because, it comes in and out so quick. It's like, here's the other thing you should like and buy. Gaming is getting like that, too. It's getting ridiculous. I'll see. I know I've seen some damn good stuff on YouTube. Yeah, there has been great stuff. Dude, all the fan-made films for Star Wars and stuff, a lot of them are stupid good. There was a good parody called, it was done a while back, and it's actually on Amazon. I think it's like, was it like Pink 5? It's like a fighter pilot or whatever. It's really like weird and cynical because this person's like this alternative kind of edgy person and they're stuck in a Star Wars universe. It's pretty good. All right, I'm turning that off. That's it. This is not working. I can't listen. I can't do it. Boot. That's gone. Oh, God. That's one of those things where it's just, it's funny once. And then, let's see, where is it? See if I can find it. Let's see. Boop, 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 get rid of that. Let's see. Hopefully that was it. That was it. And here's the problem. It resets my settings each flipping time. So it ends up being a flipping issue. I have to remember to turn these off each time now. Oh, God. No offense, Spider. Audible sensitivities can only do so much. Dude, it's in my ear. Oh, God. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Mm. All right, we're back. I can only imagine what's going to happen on YouTube. Somebody's going to be like, dude, copyright claim, bro. I wrote that song. Go.
Lindsay Sterling does have a Twitch channel,
Hey.
but no content
Oh.
or schedule. Still has 34.4k followers though.
I feel like they would have more. Shouldn't they be up into like the millions? What the hell, bro? There you go. Thank you, Spider. I appreciate, but my ears can't take that much that long. Oh, God. And I'll go chicken. You got chicken pot stickers, dude. Yeah, I'm doing slow cooker right now. Slow cooker. I just toss it in a bucket and don't have to think about it. Yeah, no problem. All right, cool. Thank you. Bump, bump, bump. What? No, because here's the if I say spider, don't do that. They'll be like, okay, that's cool. And then somebody else will do it. I'll be like, no, they're in my brain. Ah! So actually, part of me wants to use that, but use the lyrics to Metallica's "Fuel." Give me fuel, give me fire. That kind of thing. I was just curious. Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me that. Yeah, now I regret turning it off. All right, maybe I'll do it later and see what happens. Now I found value in it. Damn it! Why did I do that? All right, let me get coffee. Oh no, wait, hold on.
I'm going to be making some pork hand pies after the stream. 3 of them make a meal, and I'm making 16. It'll be dinner for days.
God, where do you get all the hands? You know, from vagrants and, you know, hitchhikers. Rice is being cooked. Rice! Oh, Halloween news. Bro. You know how malls are like terrible and nobody goes to them, right? Mall of America, right? That really, really, really big one in America called Mall of America. Bro, they're going to have a spooky season. 45,000 square foot haunted attraction in a mall. It's going to be air conditioned. Nice. Go.
I can see how that misconception would happen, but no. They're pies small enough to fit in the hand and be eaten by hand, no mess or other such.
My vision is shattered. I just picture you just collecting little tiny hands and saying, poor canned pies. Go.
I've been in your brain before. Nice place, kinda strange and goofy. Not sure it's worth moving there though.
Nope.
Property values were unreal.
Unreally bad. Does that work? I don't know. Yeah, it's terrible. What's up? Thank you. Is anyone going to actually go to it? I don't know if anyone's going to go to it, but dude, 45,000 square feet of haunted spookiness in a mall? Bro, I don't know what they're doing. Dude, 45,000 square feet, not 4,500. Not a tiny little box that you got to escape from. This is like literally the equivalent of acres. What's 45,000 feet in acres? What is that? Because I feel like that should be a thing. Every mall should do that right now. If they're not going to close down and be affordable housing for people who actually need it, then, bro, come on. Come on. Also, people on TikTok, hold on.
I'll check it out. I can get there by public transit.
Beautiful. There you go. Nice. Yeah. It starts September, hold on, I think I wrote it down. September 15th to October 31st. So there you go. Like, don't go there now and just wait. That'd be hilarious. I'm just waiting here for a haunted house, bro. Went to ShopRite, spent $100. I should be living on tuna veggies by the end of the day. I'm going to need tuna for a week. Hey, tuna's good for you, though, for a little while. That's 1.3 acres. 1.3 acres?
I'm gearing up for the Michigan Renaissance Fair in August, myself. It's gonna be great.
There you go, Ren Fair. Nice. You gotta get some authentic swords and go stabby. I'd have to be a rogue. I'd have to go as a rogue. Really short, fat rogue. I don't know how I could sneak up on anybody, but, you know. Speaking of short, hey, anybody see pictures from the Snow White Seven Dwarfs live-action remake that popped up on Twitter? I think it's just called Snow White. They got rid of the term dwarves because it might be considered problematic. There's one little person in the cast, and everybody else looks like a hipster. Yeah, like regular size hipster. Yeah, it's Disney though. It's a Disney thing. Yeah. 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 So if you have a morbid curiosity about Snow White and the Seven Hipsters, then there you go. They're taller than Snow White.
I actually did buy a real sword at one of those.
Ooh.
It's disguised as a cane. Great home security if I can't get to something more lethal easily.
Nice. There you go. Always have something lethal at your fingertips. Moral of the story. The what? You know, I don't even know why I'm surprised anymore. Wait, what? Yeah, there's literally only one little person. Go look. Seriously, go look it up. I'm not showing a picture because somebody's gonna be like, "You complained about it, so we're gonna do a thing." Can they stop being? Yeah, I know. They're ruining Disney. Snow White and the Seven Hipster Giants. Dude, I don't know what they're doing. And it was weird because I think it was Peter Dinklage that was bent out of shape of that the concept of the seven dwarves. They were like really bent out of shape, but then every other person in the little people community was kind of bent out of shape that Peter Dinklage said, go.
Why would I waste my time with that? I have games, cartoons, Watamote, Spy Family. Why waste my time on that Disney catastrophe?
That's what I'm saying. But apparently the comments that Dinklage made, I guess, fell on Disney's ears, so they didn't hire little people actors. And so basically 6 little people actors don't have jobs. So,
Safe space! Where's my safe space from idiots?
There you go.
Ah!
So, I mean, that's kind of like weird. Thank you. Like, I don't know what you do with that. I mean, I'm little, right? But I don't know. Whatever. It's like, because everyone was upset, and I'm like, you realize it's a fairy tale. It's like quite literally a fairy tale. It's literally, that is the basis of fantasy. Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, it's made up. It's literally a fairy tale of magical weirdness that you tell your kids before they fall asleep. But they get the wrong idea. What? Not all little people live in caves.
I like the dwarf interpretation that was in Happily Never After. The dwarves were doomsday preppers hoarding diamonds because of what great projectiles they make. Sharper than a knight's blade when shaped, and tougher than dragon scales.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I gotta watch that now. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I basically have no input in it because whether it was 100% accurate to the original content or made up as they go along, I'm not watching it. I generally don't care. I'll watch Snow White, the original animated version. I'm good, you know? Love how emotional this Gal Gadot sounds in a freaking trailer. There was a trailer for it? Oh, God, are they emotionless? Oh, God. Oh, speaking of trailers I'm not going to go see. Anybody see the trailer for Willy Wonka with Timothée Chalamet as Willy Wonka? You can go look that up and, you know, give me your input real quick. Go.
They also have a regular person playing Oompa Loompa in the new Willy Wonka movie.
Why? What? Oh, God. No, I'm curious. I'm gonna get some coffee, and for people who want to just skim the trailer, look it up real quick. Willy Wonka trailer, Chalamet. Dude, I don't mind Chalamet. Chalamet's a good actor, but not Gene Wilder. It's not a remake. It's a prequel. Yeah, okay. Technically, it's a prequel, but yeah. Also has Keegan-Michael Key. Exactly. Yeah, there's a chocolate mafia, bro.
It's not like you're getting the original story from Disney anyway. The Grimm version was so much darker.
Yes, it was. That's the whole thing. So it's like, you know, the reboots have been happening forever, remakes, all this stuff. Generally, the new Snow White and Disney's pushing out If it has little people, good. If it doesn't, I don't care. I feel bad for little people actors who would have had roles, but I guess for the sake of progress. Go.
Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa.
They better have the songs. I like the songs. Do 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 do. Now, okay. Oh god, I don't even want to get into it because I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm waiting for little people community to get bent out of shape that a tall person is gonna play an Oompa Loompa. Maybe. I don't know. Like, go.
Remember, folks, the original Little Mermaid story has the titular character dissolve into sea foam because she fails to achieve her dream of true love. Disney is as Disney does.
Pretty much. Yeah. But I mean, I guess it depends on the person because it's like, you know, within that community, God, the ones that I've met have been either very surly and angry or just super fun and happy. I haven't had an in-between little person encounter. People just like yell at me because they're like, you know, dude, blah, 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 what are you going to, you know, that kind of thing, super sensitive. And then other ones that are just fun, you know? So it's really hit or miss. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know how that community is going to react to, say, Hugh Grant playing a character that was generally played by a little person. Because even Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp one, that was played by a little person, correct?
That's what annoys me about these remakes. They could go with the original story, but no, got to be woke and cheap, doing nothing for anyone with critical thinking skills.
Well, I mean, critical thinking skills? I mean, it's funny. Yeah, nobody's got critical thinking skills anymore. But, you know, and we say this all the time, and everybody here is on the same page. Fictional content is fictional. It should not adhere to real-world things because that's the whole point about fiction. Not real, not reality, that kind of thing. You know, so whatever happens in it doesn't really matter. That's why I generally don't care if the 7 dwarves are dwarves. I don't care. You know? But, I mean, were they in the original... Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Again, it's a fairy tale. It's made-up crap. Who cares? Yeah. So, you know, go.
In terms of actor choice, they should be getting annoyed at Peter Jackson first. The guy who played Gimli the Dwarf is actually the same guy who did that giant of a man helping Indiana Jones in the 3rd film, Last Crusade.
Yeah.
It's not about being woke as much as having recognizable faces and names.
I didn't recognize one person in the lineup of little people. Well, dwarves in Snow White that were supposed to be dwarves but are not dwarves. The hipsters, Snow White and the 7 hipsters. Well, I didn't really look at the photo, so I don't care who's in it. Let's see. I'm eating Walt Disney last October. Instead of saying hello, boys and girls, it says one of like you. What? Oh, no, it's blocked off over here. Hold on, give me a second. Hello, one and all, like, or hello, one and all. No, that's fine. Yeah, I don't generally. When it comes to the concept of the whole woke thing, I don't care if people want to be, you know, called by certain pronouns. I generally don't care. I don't care. What I do care about is if somebody gets combative about it and they're like, you're supposed to say, address me like this, and just be nice about it, you know? Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, I'll correct that. Thanks. That's all. You know? I don't know, but I feel like all the toxicity on the internet is giving any progress a bad name, you know? Because usually when it comes to the concept of woke or whatever, it's like you hear the really loud, like, people that are just screaming all over the internet. And it's just like, all right, you know, there are reasonable people in there in that group that kind of just, you know, we got to make progress. We got to make progress. We got to do that. We got to move forward here. You know, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. You know, like all this other stuff, but go.
Even the term progressive results in people physically cringing.
Yeah, got to be progressive. What do you mean progressive? I get my insurance from Geico. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know. It's just so weird. And this is why I probably think why a lot of other people don't care about content anymore is because every piece of content that's come out made by a lot of companies, it's become so divisive. people use it as a, you know, a thing of argument, to be argumentative, saying, and then it becomes political. Like everything becomes political now, and I'm like, dude, it's a Snow White movie. You know, generally, I don't care if the quote unquote dwarves are little people or big people. I don't care, because it's fiction. It's whatever. You know, again, logical, critical thinking people who recognize it for what it is. They make what they make. I either watch it or I don't. I don't care. You know, I'm not invested in it. But go.
I bet you the people freaking out are those who had a taste of power after being repressed and are now unable to handle their new reality.
I don't know. I mean, does it even, like, huh? Does it matter? Like, none of this matters. That's what I can't understand, is like people put so much importance. You know what I think it is? Okay, I figured it out. Okay. People are putting so much importance on movies and how things are represented in film because that's literally the only thing they have control over, because their life is in utter shambles and chaos. That's all I got. Because, okay, here's the thing. You know, I got real world things to take care of that need to be addressed, and I'm not cared about. I don't care about a fictional piece of content and who's represented in it, because whatever, you guys find amongst yourselves. You know, you want to do changes of whatever race, gender, and whatever in a film that I have no interest in? Sure, go nuts. No, it's either for me or it's not for me. And here's the thing about that, bro. If it's a remake about something that you actually cared about, guess what? You still got the original. Whatever. Like people complained about Little Mermaid. Oh, the remake, they did this. I can't believe it. Brr, 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 brr. You got the original. What's up?
I have a theory that part of the woke protests are actually due to the lack of quality. They think that if proper representation had occurred, the writing and acting would have been better.
No, that's never the case.
The problem with woke is they want the labels that divide us further, when we should be unifying. Sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm using logic.
How dare you? How dare you use logic in 2023? You know, I mean, you can make a whole chart of how people divide themselves amongst race, religion, labels, and all that other stuff. You know, you start with the big bubble of humanity, and then you start breaking off people by, you know, this, that, the other thing, and all the little labels they'd love to divide themselves by, when they should be looking at the larger umbrella terminology of human, you know? Because human is all-inclusive of, you know, male, female, other. It's all human. Human, you know, that kind of thing. And then for some reason we feel the need to divide and kind of separate ourselves from the whole of humanity, you know. It's weird, you know. And we do that on every level of everything, you know, whether it's gender, intelligence, economics, and all this other stuff. You know, it's like, oh, well, they're rich, they're poor, you know, they're male, they're female. You know, they're this color, they're that color. You know, it goes on, and then you subdivide that. Like, and it just keeps going. Hypothetically, blue person, right? You know, okay, blue people end up separating themselves from the whole of humanity based on their tone, right? So all the blue people are hanging out over here. Now the blue people divide themselves based on politics. You have Republicans, you got Democrats, you got others, right? Even within Democrats, that gets divided because, you know, this issue, that issue, blah, 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 blah. And then you get the religion thing going on there. Well, this thing over there, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, there's like 3 people in a group all the way at the bottom of that tree when they're all blue. You know what I'm saying? It gets ridiculous. And I'm just like, just look up a little bit on that chart. We're all humans. That's it. Yeah. And then if you could do that, then you'd just be like, all right, you know, all this other crap that we're worried about, like, oh no, the fairy tale isn't 100% accurate to the other fairy tale.
Don't forget the moderate left/right versus their extreme variants.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, dude, it's so weird, you know? And I'm just like, bro, nobody wants to get along with anybody. And I'm like, okay, dude, you guys want to keep fighting amongst yourselves. Agent Smith was right, man. Agent Smith in The Matrix, when he's talking to Morpheus, when he's sitting in a chair, and he's going on about, like, the whole human thing, like how humans cannot deal with, like, a utopia because they seek conflict. Like, go rewatch that clip. It's still 100% accurate because people are, like, they hate each other. They really do it, and there's no reason to, you know? I generally, even people who annoy me and get out of my way, I don't necessarily hate them IRL. I'm not like, man, they should blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just like, well, this is not a person for me. And I'll go elsewhere. You know, it's like I don't get along with people. And that's fine. It's just a stream of consciousness and a conflict thereof. But, you know, I don't really wish anything bad on anybody because it's like, why? They're alive, they're existing, they're doing things, you know? Let them do that over there. That's the whole thing. We can literally just not have to hang around with each other. That's all, you know? But, you know, people get very like, well, this is my opinion and it's right and you're wrong and now I have to beat you down with my, perception of things because your perception is wrong, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. People fight, create wars, and then before you know it, half the planet got blown up, and then we're living in Adventure Time stuff 5,000 years into the future, and then we're just all want to hang out with Marceline, the Vampire Queen, because she's the only cool one in the land of Ooh. Good job, humanity. Let's see, but anyway. Black Shadow trying to remake a Snow White. Sad correction, but the actors have... Dwarf Son have been a massive opportunity for them to act in Snow White. Yeah, well, there's that thing. Okay. No. Dreamer makes a good point. Like, if, you know, little people who do have dwarfism or a form of it had that opportunity to do those roles in that film because it was based on a fairy tale that consisted of 7 little people. Now, does that technically discriminate against them because they can't? But again, it is a fairy tale, and it's like, should we really be worried about the real world ramifications and implications of a fairy tale? I mean, it's fictional. It's fiction, and people put so much hype on that.
The real divine worth paying attention to is intelligent person and stupid people.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like, and even stupid people could still be logical / courteous, you know? For me, a stupid person is just like, hey, watch me light my hand on fire and then hit you with it. You know, that's a dumb person, okay? And if people want to slap each other with flaming fists, they could do it over there. That's fine. You know, that's, you know, to each their own. Just stay out of the forest and don't cause a fire. But generally, I mean, dude, I've met some stupid people that were very kind, very nice, super courteous, and knew what they knew and knew how to do it well, you know? So, you know, even a concept of stupidity, people are like, oh, well, they got a low IQ. Yeah, but you know what? They could actually be really good at something else that is just beyond me, you know? Dude, I could probably find somebody who's as dumb as a doornail still able to fix the car, you know? I don't even know where the windshield wiper is, you know? I can find a radio, I think, but that's about it. You know, so it's to each their own. Everybody knows something. It's just a lot of people don't want to appreciate that, and everybody get lumps into these negative categories because people like to, you know, put everybody else down because they like to feel better about themselves. It's the way of the world, and it sucks. I'm just saying. Willfully ignorant, then that's a problem. Yeah. That is a group that needs to be, I think, educated, all right? Because if you know something is wrong, yet you're willfully ignorant about it, even though if all factoids and whatever are saying, look, this is actually true. This is, nope, I heard in alternative news that this is the, you know, and they just literally, la, don't want to hear truth, la. I'm like, dude, just admit you're wrong.
Remember that episode of Red v. Blue when they all found they were all on the same team? And instead of fighting still, they actually worked together?
Imagine that. Yeah.
Idiocracy coming real?
Oh, it's been real for the last couple of years, if not a couple of decades. Dude, I don't know, man. Everybody loves fighting. People love conflict. Now, the problem is, it's, you know, and we've talked about this numerous times, so I'm just going to do the short version. People are addicted to conflict, and basically they love fighting each other because they get a dopamine hit. You know? It's like the runner's high. You know? It's kind of like, yeah, dude, I just got those endorphins, man. Let's fight. You know, that kind of thing. You know, they're adrenaline junkies, you know, and fighting and arguing is their adrenaline hit. It's sad. Basically, the entire planet is a bunch of drama addicts, you know. It's like we all need rehab, you know. I would be a very good life coach. You know what? I think that's gonna be my next career. I gotta get myself some degree in brainology or something, you know. I'm literally a casual observer of humanity, and you know, I'm not touting my own horn, but I feel like I'm kind of insightful on human behavior, you know? I don't think anyone's gonna, go to an office with a psychiatrist who's just like, hey, how's it going? Weird dude with a little pumpkin puppet sitting there behind the desk. Hey, tell me about your problems, bro. Oh, God. Neurology is hard. Well, here's the thing. I want to be the psychiatrist that can listen to people's problems, solve them, and as long as they take action, those problems will be solved, if possible, yet not have to administer a plethora of medicinals to keep them placated and sedated so they can keep coming to my office for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I want to be that psychologist that is like, yo, no med psychology. Go.
You don't even need a degree to be a life coach. Just look at all the self-help books that exist.
Hey, make us a Foamy self-help book. Call it Foamy self-help book. Get your bleep together. Well, the other word, bad. Get your poop together. A holistic psychologist. Yeah, because I feel like people are given so much medicine to kind of just... God. Because the people that I know that are on certain medicines for a plethora of emotional things, when I talk to them about it, I'm like, well, what is this medicine doing for you? Well, it either takes the edge off. It makes me not as nervous. It doesn't make me as anxious. And then I try to discuss, and I'm like, so do you ever address the issues that make you anxious, nervous, et cetera, or emotional, depressed, or whatever? Or do you just use this to kind of just be able to power through it?
Your cat has meds now.
Not anymore. Because we did the holistic approach. We did the medicine. We set up a routine. The cat has not been on medicine for weeks. Yes. We did it. No, basically, we tried to figure out what the problem was. Couldn't freaking find it, but we got on a nice routine of making sure the cat has enough attention. We play with the cat routinely, make sure that is literally, we scheduled this. We took the time out of our day to make sure our cat is super happy and fine. Now it just hangs out on the bed and rolls around in the sunlight and it's all happy to see us. I don't know what it was, but there you go. Even the doctor's just like, so the cat doesn't need this? Thank you, Spider. Yeah. And I'm like, no, the cat's been fine. They're like, wow, that's pretty good. What'd you do? And then I explained it. And they're like, oh, so that worked? I'm like, yeah, that worked. I don't know. Well, it's an only cat. So, maybe the cat was just like, everybody play with me all the time. Unless I'm sleeping, then leave me alone or I'm going to just slice your hands off. Boom, 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 boom. Go.
Sometimes the problem is chemical though, and because experimentation on the human brain is both dangerous and frowned upon, it's difficult to actually address real issues and try to fix them.
Yeah, I mean, aside from stuff that is literally a chemical issue, I'm saying, depending on how you, like, for me, I know issues I have are more sensory / emotional. I wouldn't know if that, I would say, well, that's a chemical thing. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's going on. So with my brain, I know when something is happening in there where I'm just like, okay, this is happening. I'm not comfortable here, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, okay, let me just stop for a second. Let me just process this. And I almost put it in like this little hot pocket of angst in the back of my head. And I just leave it there, let it cool, and go about my day. Go.
Saying hi at work real quick.
Hey, lack of oxygen. What's up? Thank you. 14 moons. I appreciate. Hey, there you go. Thank you. Get back to work. Oh yeah, no, but I was saying earlier, like when I was asking, all right, how does this medicine help? And again, it takes edge off, does this, A, B, C, or whatever. But, these are particular people with different circumstances than some other people, so it's not for everybody. But in their case, they were like, well, it just helps me get through the day. And I'm like, all right, well, what is it that bothers you? We're like, well, I'm not sure. It's certain instances that happen that may set off fill in the blank. And for as much as I try to impart a particular amount of knowledge and self-awareness of what's happening, based on my own experiences, which is like kind of weird, people just are like, well, you know what? I'd rather just do the medicine because it's less work. And believe me, I know it would be less work if we just said, there you go. All right, I can deal with people now. But I try to do a Pavlovian tactic with myself. Like when I'm out in public and people are really getting on my nerves, I get anxious, that kind of thing. I'm like, all right, let me just try to do this. You know, fiddle with something. Usually I have something weird. I can kind of just fiddle with it. Have a sip of coffee. Always got a coffee with me. You know, that kind of thing. It's just something to distract me from what's happening and process things, you know, according to how my brain works. But that doesn't work for everybody. So it is such a personalized and specific thing based on an individual. So it's like there is no one cure for all. But I feel like people who are low on that kind of spectrum, not people who have like super anxiety and it's like they look outside, they see the sunlight and they're like, that's it, I'm staying in for the rest of the year. You know, that kind of thing, where there's actual like a chemical happening. You know, people on the lower end, I feel like they should probably, I don't know, maybe train their own brain. Train your brain, bro. You know, that kind of thing. But it's easier said than done, you know, so it's like, it's such a long topic to discuss. But lack of serotonin in the brain, triggers don't help, but it's also an issue of anxiety disorder. Go.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy, Jim in chat. Happy Sunday. How are you today?
So far, so good. There you go. I know. Thank you. What's up? Miss L, what's up? How's it going? Logic, you're into stupid problem. Yeah, that's the thing. Angst pocket. Yeah, pretty much it's an angst pocket in the back of my brain. Problem with medicine, it fixes one thing, breaks 37 others. Yeah. Sort of have you had a drama going on in the community with joining people who want female? Oh, yeah, there's that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not an athlete, so I feel like everybody can beat me regardless of their gender. So I really don't have any input on that. I'm not winning any medals and getting usurped by somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last place guy, okay? I'm the one that I'm just glad I finished, you know? The meds problem in some cases, because there's some people who really need meds for like schizophrenia. Yeah, again, it's a case-by-case basis, but I feel like anybody who is aware enough of their own emotional state will be able to judge that and determine whether or not they are likely to be able to take control of that and move forward. But, you know, some people can, some people can't. And, you know, to each their own, however that works, that, you know, works or it doesn't. It's too hot outside of phobia. Yeah. Pump guy doesn't read my message and no one reads it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just read both of them. Out logic, your own stupid problem. Yeah. Go.
Sometimes I have an issue where I want to do something but literally I can't make my brain break away from what I'm doing to do it. Even when I want to eat. It drives me nuts. I'm looking into any possible thing that could help.
We get that because we're workaholics, okay? We try to train ourselves with a Pavlovian timer, but, you know, that kind of thing, like, you know, it's weird. Like, I just set a timer for like an hour, and I'm just like, all right, it's beeping, meh. And I put it far enough away that I actually have to get up to turn it off. I mean, I don't know what your particular situation is, but if you're like focused on something, and the other times I try to just go with the flow. Because, you know, even if you're working and you got to eat, or you're just like, no, I'm still doing things and I'm enjoying this more than eating, then eventually your body's going to be like, bro, you got to stop and eat. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I try to go with the flow of my moods and try to work with it as humanly, you know, possible as possible. As possible thing? Per words? Yeah. Just because I feel like for my own personal existence, going against the flow of what's happening here ends up being more of a problem than anything else. Because your brain is still wanting to go through the flow, yet everybody else is derailing what that flow is. So it's kind of like, you know, driving a sports car and then people being the speed bump. Gotta slow down, you know, that kind of thing. At least that's in our case. I mean, right now it's just like, dude, just let me do my thing. Go.
Unfortunately, most people I've met that say they want help actually prefer the quick fix than actually accept the help.
Yeah.
How my hair went from dark brown to gray in my 20s.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, there is also that other aspect, dude. With society being so busy, it's like the quick fix is the, you know, easier option. So people just do that, and, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, there is that thing. Like, again, people do define themselves by certain issues or ailments, and then it's like, if you define your being by that issue or ailment, then it's tied to your ego, and then there's no reason to overcome it because you define yourself by a particular thing. And if you're defining yourself by something that may or may not be detrimental, then you have no reason to get over it, if that makes any sense. You know? Like, if you define yourself by an athlete, you know, I am an athlete, that's it. When you get older, you're going to lose that. You're not going to be an athlete. You could say, I used to be an athlete, you know, and then you'll be holding on to it, trying to run marathons when, you know, your legs are all busted and your kneecaps can explode, that kind of thing. It's to say this, people who define themselves by certain things it's never good, because then it's like you're sitting there and it's like, this is who I am. But if that's taken away, then you feel like your identity is taken away. So I always think it's better to just be like, yeah, I'm me. Well, what do you do? Like people at least here in the States love to define themselves by their job. I'm a doctor, I'm a this, I'm a that, and blah, 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 blah. If that job goes away, what are you? I used to be this, I used to be that, I used to be blah, blah, blah. You're you. You know, you're Bob, you're Bill, you're Joe, you're Leon, you know, you're Pum'Kin guy, you know, you are what you are. You know, a job isn't your identity. A job is something you do to pay bills. Your identity is you, you know. You're a person that may have an ailment. You're not an ailment that is a person, if that makes any sense. You know? I don't know. Define yourself by your inner being, not your exterior issues, you know, or employment. I'm a top executive at blah, blah, blah industries. Oh, the business went out of business. What are you going to do? Oh, God, I don't know who I am. Psh, out the window. I don't know. But that's just me. I feel like there's a deep stream today. Boom. Deep like my cup of coffee. Who's this little one? What's this little thing doing here? Who are you? Get out of my coffee card. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Hippie. I don't know how to character a while back is in human form. What? Feeling sleepy? Stay awake. Stay awake. Some people work better with schedules. My dog is a good reminder, though I have no problem breaking for dinner. Oh, there you go. That's always a good thing, like therapy pets or whatever, companion pets, you know, emotional support, fill in the blanks. Dude, that's actually super good, because it's like, there's that, especially if it's a dog, because this dog's like, bro, we got to go out. You haven't had sun in like 15 hours, and if you don't get sun, I'm going to poop on your shoe. Come on, bro, let's go. You know, there's always that threat of your entire house getting stunk up by dog poop if you don't go outside. I know, it's like you're getting threatened. You're like, if you don't leave the house, I'm going to throw poop all over it. Dogs are great. Pets are awesome. Yeah, there you go. Out the window. What if it was on the first floor? Well, then minor scrapes and bruises, you know. Oh, but speaking of throwing stuff out of things, hey, people on TikTok, you may not want to do that boat challenge thing that's happening. Don't do that. Don't do that. And for those who don't know, people have been throwing themselves off of boats into the water and trying to make it all comedical, like, oh no, look what happened. Apparently, they don't realize that if they're going too fast, then it's like hitting concrete. And quite literally, 4 people broke their necks doing this TikTok challenge. So, yeah, I know, word to the wise. If the boat is going fast enough to create a wake, apparently hitting that water is like hitting concrete. So, yeah. I didn't even know that. I just assumed, like, if you fell off a boat that was going fast, it's freaking water. You know, like when you see people like water ski and stuff like that. This is new knowledge to me. I had no idea falling off a boat going really fast would be like hitting concrete. Right? That's crazy. So yeah, be very careful of that. And you know what? It's not worth the views. Like, it's so stupid, you know? Like, hey, let's throw ourselves off the boat. I would say, hey, I would be the first one to say, wow, I didn't think that could happen. You know, that kind of thing? Because I didn't think that could happen. However, with laundry detergent, I kind of figured that would happen. Yeah. Those people are going overboard. Yeah. Sounds about as fun, as safe as Action Park. I feel like Action Park would have been safer. Good. Depends on the velocity and speed of the boat. I just said that. Bro! Honorary mention for Darwin Awards? Yeah, I feel like that would be a bit of knowledge that not everybody would know. You know? Like that kind of thing. Like people wouldn't be like, oh, really? If it's going too fast, like hitting concrete, but it's right down there. You know? It's not like they jumped off a, cruise liner or something. I think it was just like a regular little speedboat or something. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't want to watch any videos or look into it, so if you're interested, go do that. I tried water skiing once. Yeah. I went speedboating a year. I can confirm it definitely feels like running over a speed bump.
I
Oh,
went
God.
speedboating a year ago. I can confirm it definitely feels like running over a speed bump.
I read the future. Thank you, Curve Planet. At least with Tide Pods, it was really, come on. Boo. Little funny. Oh, God. Hey, there's a new Gru comic. Nah, dude, old school people, you'll remember Gru the Wanderer. They're making a new comic, Dark Horse Comics. What the hell is it called? Gru in the Wild. There you go. It's gonna be a mini series. It's done by the people that do it. Hey. Thermostat soft realistically out of the speed velocity. Yeah. Oh, God. What was the other weird news? Is anybody gonna go see Mission Impossible? Oh, hey, while I was meandering on about psychological words, did anybody go see the Willy Wonka trailer? Because, yeah. For some reason, I really want to play Old Dumb Ways to Die game again. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know. TikTok is, yeah, we're on side for listeners. I don't think the app is going to get banned worldwide. There's too much money for it. There's too much money in TikTok for it to get banned. Sad but true. Saw the new Transformers movie. I like it. What was it? Rise of the Beasts? I heard mixed reviews from that. Yeah, it doesn't look like Willy Wonka's world. Yeah, it looks like a very drab, boring kind of... and hey, if they're going to have the Willy Wonka thing with the quote-unquote chocolate mafia, they got to be like, you think you're going to sell candy bars here? Oh, Willy, you're in the wrong town. Yeah, I want mafia like that, I don't want just some like, well, golly gee, Willy, if you're going to sell your chocolate here on these street corners here, well, then, golly, that's going to be a big problem there. I don't want that. I want mafia. Come on. Hey, there you go. Nice. Also, what's with the little girl? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's like the little tag-along character. Leave a chocolate bunny head in the bed. There you go. Giant chocolate head of a rabbit in there. Willy Wonka wakes up. Nah! Ah! I want more coffee. Go. Cha-cha-cha. This one looks very 80s. Like Halloween in the 80s. Her name is Rio. Duran Duran thing. I like that one. That's a little bit better. Get rid of the 80s one. I don't like it. Oh, crap. Oh, that's the worst. No, dude, you ever get an ice cube
It's
stuck in...
coffee time. It's time to get some caffeine.
I was
in
already
your
doing it.
system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
There you go. Thank you. I was already doing it, bro. Make you a jawbreaker you can't refuse. Nice. There you go. This new Willy Wonka thing is making me feel like I'm watching a bad fever dream. Brilliant. It seems weird. It seems weird. It's such an odd film to try to remake, especially after the last remake, But here's the thing. Remember when we mentioned the Harry Potter anime that was done using Stability AI? Basically, somebody took frame by frame and ran it through Stability AI and made a, 40-second clip of Harry Potter in an anime filter, essentially. Yeah. We should start doing... Hey, Hollywood, during the writer's strike, here's what you do. Start running some of these old films through modern filters, right? So you can literally make an anime Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder and all the really good acting in the original, and you can give it a nice fresh coat of paint. Okay? You could do that. You could do that. All right? You have enough content there. There are particular versions of movies, whether you want to reboot them or not, that are going to be the quintessential movie everybody goes to. It's the quintessential version, you know, and people are like, boom. Like, you know, when they remake the Harry Potter series, people are still going to go back to the movies, you know? They could literally put a fresh coat of skin on there. There you go. Fresh filter, whatever, you know? But yeah, if you haven't looked up the Harry Potter anime thing, it's a video on everywhere, pretty much. It's done. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but like I said, moving forward, you can see where the technology will be super useful. Like, people at home are going to be able to take their favorite movie and just be like, dude, I want an anime version of this. Let's go. You know, I want a version of this film that looks like, I don't know, a Renoir, you know? You imagine a whole movie done in a Renoir? That would be really good for, like, a Wes Anderson film. Renoir that. You know, that'd be awesome. Fresh coat of skin. Exactly. Everybody needs that. But you know what you do? Next time you go to a makeup place, like Sephora or something like that, go up to the counter and say, hey, I need a fresh coat of skin. What can you do for me? Just see if you get a reaction, or you think they'd be confused just looking at their phone. Huh? What? We got like some, what? You know, that kind of thing. God, I hate when I get cashiers or clerks like that. Huh? What? Oh, what? I don't understand the question. Oh my God. All right, never mind. There's another clerk here. Huh? I wear no makeup. I wear no makeup. Wes Anderson should direct Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That could work. Be like Moonlight Kingdom. Oh God. Just stare strangely at me. I wear no makeup. Why are you here? I'm just looking. Tilda Swinton can play Wicked Queen. There you go. Hey, Wes Anderson uses like a group of people every time. It's like almost the same group each time. And part of me likes that because if you think about it, it's like, okay, hypothetically, if you were doing a show on Broadway or whatever, you would want to work with people that you know you could work with. You know? And I feel like they are a New Yorker, right? Yeah. I feel like that's the approach. They're like, these are the people that I know I can get good work out of, and these are the ones I'm going to use. This is my cast, you know? That kind of thing. I know, it's kind of cool. I'm surprised Bill Murray is not going to be in the new one. They got Tom Hanks, though. Tilda Swinton, no, got it. She's in dirty looks. I get it from 6 at the makeup counter as I walk through Sears to get into the main mall. Why are they staring at you, bro? Yeah. I don't know. The concept of makeup for me is hit or miss. A little bit helps, but too much is you look like a plastic doll, and it's kind of weird. Yeah. You can actually hear the Windows program shutting down when cashback math is involved. What? I'm having water. I gotta hydrate. It is wet. Boom. Hey, they're making another movie. It's going to be part of another series of movies. Hey, you know the movie Return of the Living Dead? They're making another one. I'm not expecting a big budget, feature, but at least if it's got humor, I'll be on board, all right? I need a good, fun zombie film. Please don't make it like the last two. But Necropolis and Rave to the Grave. Shut the hell up. Those are terrible. But that's something to look forward to. If you're a spooky person, all right? Oh, also, bro, speaking of spooky stuff, there are, 3, I think I mentioned this last time, but just in case for people who didn't hear it, thanks for the follow. 3 new Hellboy audiobooks coming out. Or they could be out already. Hellboy audiobooks, bro! Dude. Come on, that's awesome. You're making coffee. There you go. I don't bother letting them sell crap to me. Dude, years ago, they used to, every time you would walk into one of those malls, department store that had a perfume counter, they always used to spray you with stuff, and they stopped doing that, right? Go.
I'm looking forward to Good Omens Season 2 and the Barbie movie.
There you go. Nice. Put it on the list. I'll watch the Barbie movie, but not in the theater. I got enough pink in my house right now. I don't need more. What, all over clothes? Look at that. Pink everywhere. I don't know, she's dark and spooky, but she likes pink for some reason. Why? Matches my eyes. Meh. Whatever. I don't mind audiobooks as long as there's a good person reading it. Yeah. I want to deepfake a Gilbert Godfrey reading Shakespeare. What light comes hither through the window there? Dude, that'd be hilarious. Morgan Freeman. What's up?
Wow, I'm late.
You are late.
Afternoon.
What were you doing with your life? Probably something fun. What's up? Wow. Hey, dude, I want Ron Perlman reading the Hellboy audiobooks. I don't know who's reading them. I think they're more like audio dramas rather than audiobooks. Like dramas. It's an audio drama. You know, they put sound effects in there. It's beautiful. Yeah. Go.
Oddly enough, the Barbie movie did cause a global shortage of pink paint. Didn't believe it till I looked it up.
Yeah, I saw that. It was crazy. I'm surprised they even used sets. I just assumed that they would have done green screen like they do with everything else. You know? Bro, we need more pink. Dude, just green screen this. What are you doing? Oh, you know how much digital pink we have? It's endless. No, we need real paint. I don't know. That was probably the majority of their budget. Roller Corp. What's up? How's it going? Dun, dun, dun. I just, like, it's always weird to me when films are actually filmed, like, on a, like, sound stage or whatever. You know? Where there's actual props and whatnot. Because if you watch, like, older movies and whatnot, and you see people walk through a room, and that room was actually built for that scene, that's insane to me. Like, there's some movies where it's like, you know, 5-minute scene, but they have this huge ornate everything going on, and you're like, holy crap, they was only in there for 5 minutes. You know, now they just, hey, just CGI that movie, whatever. And that's why I hate watching those behind-the-scene featurettes, like in movies, because it's just a bunch of people running around green blocks. And I'm like, dude, this is the lamest game of, like, laser tag I've ever seen in my life. They're just like, and then people got them roped in, and they're all, like, dangling from stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm falling, oh. And I'm like, what the hell am I watching here? This is stupid. No, I'm not saying to throw Tom Holland out of a plane and let him bang into real cars in the air, but Tom Cruise would do it. Here's the thing. For as much as you might dislike Tom Cruise for whatever reason, is he insane? He literally drove a motorcycle off a cliff just for reasons, you know, sure, because I could do it. Bro got to be an adrenaline junkie or something, because he's just like, yeah. Even in The Mummy, that whole thing with the plane that was rumbling around and turning around, that was like an actual set that they were spinning around, and he was just getting banged around. He's like, this is fun. What's wrong with that guy? Insurance rates must be insane. The Mind's Eye did a great audio drama of the Lord of the Rings book. There you go. My favorite audiobook is Good Omens. There you go. Then the Discworld books. I got to get the Doctor Who ones, man. I want the Sylvester McCoy ones, man. I don't know. I'm lazy. I just, you know. That's why I avoid Sears all the time. Is Sears even open anymore? I feel like that's gone. Scientology. Yeah. Well, even that. I know people are like, Tom Cruise, Scientologist. I don't even care. I have no interest in it. I don't care what people want to spend their money on. I'm just like, sure, science, go. Sears is gone. It's gone. CCB to making the 10 Commandments. Sets were so huge, rather than spend the time, effort, and money to break them down and bring them back, they just buried them in the desert. That's going to mess up some archaeologists in the future. You imagine 1,000 years from now, they're unearthing, like, these 10 Commandment sets, and they're like, wow, this seems like a, you know, we found this city here. Whoa. You know, it's going to be crazy. New Mission Impossible movie is the only one I saw in the theaters. Nice. Oh, speaking of which, bro. Oh, dude, we got some thrift store finds. Nothing great, but hey, yay. Somebody mentioned Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. What's up? Goldie, what's up? How's it going? All right. We got these. You ready? For $1. Okay? All right. We got 3 things at the thing. Boom. This is a flippin' 4K. I cannot pass up a 4K disc for $1. I cannot do that. I can't. I've never seen this movie. I don't actually freaking care about the series, but it is $1. I can't even get a candy bar for $1. I will spend more money on candy while I watch this movie than I did for the movie. $1. Bro. Beautiful. Disc is in excellent condition. Nice. The next one, $1. Didn't have this in a collection, but boom. E.T., the original. Not only is it the original, boom. This thing is sealed. It is literally a sealed copy of E.T. for $1. $1. But wait, there's more, which I can't bring out on screen. We got a Sony Blu-ray player with the remote for $7. I have a Blu-ray player, but it was $7. $7. I can't play 4Ks, but the Xbox can, so that's fine. $7. This is like one of those mom and pop ones where they're just like, yeah, give me like $10 for this. You know, that kind of thing. Beautiful. And Don got a Wii game. It was like Wii Fit or something. Still $1. But, dude, I think this has got both versions. E.T. Hold on. Over 3 hours of bonus footage. I think it's got the version where the FBI people still have the guns, but also the version where they got the walkie-talkies. Guess which one I'm going to be watching? Yeah. So there you go. E.T. Regardless of the remakes and all the little adjustments they did, you know, the original version is an excellent film still. You know? That's why Spielberg's awesome, bro. You know? And then this thing. You know, dude, for $2, bro, $2. Both. Boom. And then $7 Blu-ray player. Yes. Beautiful. All right, we're going easy mode, chat. Go. Nice transition. Beautiful. All right. Definitely got to rest my hand. Plus the code. Exactly. I don't know if the code's still going to work because some of those are like, yeah, you know, you got to redeem this by whatever. We'll give those out on Patreon, you know, assuming the code works. I always do that. Anytime I get like a physical thing that's still unopened, I'll just give out the code on Patreon. Usually around Christmas, you know. Very young Drew Barrymore. God, I think the last time I saw Drew Barrymore, she was trying to advertise some mobile game. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Now, why don't you use some of those fire starter powers and just do something useful? God. Definitely got to rest the hands, bro. Rest the hands, bro. You can hear them crack. Ugh. That was bad. It sucks that codes expire. Yeah, they shouldn't expire, but then some of the services do too. Like I had codes for things that I got, and they're like, you know, please redeem this by 2006, and I'm like, yeah, crap. Sometimes if you put them in, they still work, but sometimes they don't. And I'm like, dude, it's just a code. They shouldn't expire. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. Actually, let me take a look at the back of this. Let's see what's on here. All right. Oh, what the hell am I watching? No, this is the wrong one. Feature film, blah, 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 behind the scenes. Oh, God. No, that's the other one. No, there's 60-minute behind-the-scene featurette from the Mission Impossible thing. All right, let's see for the E.T. one. You got your deleted scenes, your Spielberg and E.T. thing. You got E.T. journals. Oh, look back. The Evolution and Creation, 21st anniversary, blah, blah, blah. Theatrical trailer. Where are my 2 cuts on this? I don't know. I could probably look it up. It'll tell me. But I think it's got both versions on there. It better. I hate that stupid special edition crap. Dude, take out the guns. It's going to scare the kids. Dude, come on. What? Would I eat reduced fat crackers? I generally don't eat crackers anymore. Like chips and stuff, very rarely. Very rarely. I have these Zochil ones that are like pretty good. They're like little tortilla ones that got no salt. Because I'm literally like, I don't care for salt now. I have trained my brain to not like salt. I don't use salt on anything, bro. Very rarely. I just think that Eminem turned down E.T. What? Eminem turned down? Eminem actually turned down E.T.? Yo. Dude, Reese's Pieces is still living off of that. They're like, dude, phone home, Reese's Pieces, bro. You know, it's like, dude, this movie came out like 40 years ago. Can you stop? No, man. Reese's Pieces. Everybody, the aliens love them. I do like Reese's Pieces. As far as candy-coated covered candies go, Reese's Pieces are still like my favorite. I don't know what they're called outside the States, but they're still good. Because there's so little chocolate, they can't mess it up, you know? M&Ms have gotten really just dreadful over the last couple of years. Yeah, the ones that have the least amount of chocolate in, like the peanut ones or the ones filled with caramel or something, taste a little bit better. But the ones that are pure chocolate, I'm like, I wouldn't even put this in cookies. M&M needs to chill with the new flavor. Was that the coffee caramel one? We got a bag of those. They're, yeah. The candy M&Ms. I thought you meant the musician. Eminem. Yeah. Eminem. You open an ET, you lose $100. What? Bum, 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 bum. $7, that's it. Yeah, again, this thrift store that we go to usually has like random things get dumped off at their place. So they're like, there might be like a portable CD player, a Blu-ray player, and then like a V8, like 12 VHS tape things that are just broken. They're like, you could use it for parts. I'm like, you could use it for parts. I'm not buying this. It's only $3. I'm not buying it. But they also had a popcorn maker there, which I did not buy. Yeah, I've seen 10 ads of them on here. What, for M&Ms? Is Reese's Pieces still around? I haven't seen them in my stores in months. Yeah, they're still around. We bought a couple of little boxes probably 4 or 5 months ago. More money for ads, more wax and chocolate. Yeah. Again, I mean, I know we talk about this because we're like chocolate people. And we kind of like Halloween candy and stuff. But, dude, chocolate's still bad. It's not getting any better. What was the chocolate that I got that was actually decent? It was like a Pierre Rocher or something like that. It was on sale. We bought it. I'm like, bro, this actually tastes like chocolate. It's crazy. I miss video stores, the whole process of going there, wandering the aisles. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I mean, now you just browse through Netflix and, you know, you're just kind of, you never watch anything. There has actually been a study that most people will spend more time browsing Netflix than actually watching content on there, you know? So I think at this point, Netflix should just have placeholders for series that aren't even on there because people will just skim right by them and feel like they did something. Ferrero Rocher or something? Yeah, I don't know. It's some French crap. What's that?
Came back from shopping and saw a Mario Oreo for sale. No new flavor, just a graphic change on the cookie.
There you go. Just slap Mario's face on it. That's capitalism for you. Dude, put Pikachu on a cookie. People will buy it. I'd only buy it if it came with like an exclusive, you know, Pokemon card with Pikachu eating a cookie. And then I'd be like, well, I gotta get it because it's so cute. Pikachu eating a cookie, you know? Nothing special about the card. It's just there. I'd buy it. European chocolate is really good. It has a lot less additives. Yeah, that's where we try to get European chocolate when we can. But it's a little pricey for us.
30 moons of hanging out with John and all his personas. Come back in a month or two and he will add to the collection.
Add to the collection. Yeah, we need more characters here on the stream. Yeah. I know, just have a derpy. You know what? Do a gaming stream with the toast one day. Just do a toast stream. The toast with the most. That's good. Thank you, Krellness. Pikachu cookie with a limited edition card. Give me that cookie. Exactly. No, you just have a cute little Pokemon card with Pikachu eating a cookie. You know? You know, it gets +1 for cookie power, you know? Or Sugar Rush. Something like that. Reese's Pieces just came out with popcorn at my local Costco. They're doing fine because they have a bag of pretzels and 2 Reese's Pieces. Oh. All right, there you go. It's like popcorn with Reese's Pieces in it. I always find it weird putting, like, stuff in the popcorn. Like other things other than the popcorn. Like I like caramel covered popcorn, chocolate covered popcorn and all that other stuff, but like putting M&Ms and weird stuff in there, I'm like, why is this here? Because they all just fall to the bottom and get like weird melty and covered with butter. It's like, you know, does anybody's dietary intake really need to consist of butter covered M&Ms? It's kind of like, I feel like you're really hedging your bets here. Pikachu cookie with limited card. Go. I still collect Pokemon cards. There you go. Nice. Thankfully, okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, Pokemon hasn't had any stupid crossovers in their card game, right? God, I hope not. Because I'm still bent out of shape of Magic the Gathering, putting in like Doctor Who and Transformers. It just seems ridiculous. It's like the Fortnite of card games now, and it's embarrassing. Butter-covered M&Ms, wow. Don't think so. No, it hasn't. Yes, nice. Neither is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Did Don tell you that you need to visit the PO on the 24th?
I've heard.
Bring a bunch of bungee or ratchet straps, or a vehicle with some hauling room. Just a heads up.
Okay. I was notified, and I let somebody notify who actually has a truck. Is this like a lifestyle statue of Elvira or something? Like, do I even want to know? Don't tell me. They'll be surprised. Oh, God. I expect that... Is it just going to be a big box of packing peanuts? Because I would kind of expect that, too. I am still finding them, and I'm not even joking. Thank you in advance. Oh, God. Is it a lot of chips? I'm just guessing because I don't know. Yeah. Now on Pokemon cookie cutters. Yeah, you can probably get those. Bloody Angel. Print up a bunch of Pokemon-shaped cookie cutters for people and put them on Etsy. There you go. Come on, you can have Pikachu cookies. You know? What? Dude, most of them, you know when I used to have those things in the show? Who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? And they would have that, like, little silhouette. That's what you do. You just get that silhouette, make a little 3D print of that, and just throw them out there. You know? And that'll be your cookie. Who's that Pokemon cookies? You know? People just buy shapes. You don't even got to put details on it. Who's that Pokemon? Well, it tastes like Pikachu with a dash of Bulbasaur. Not quite sure. Maybe it's a Raichu cookie? I don't know. Did you look at the shape before you ate it? No, I ate the ears first. Gotta get your printer from storage. Come on! Packing Peanut saga continues. Yep. Never ends. Dusty says, we love you like a fridge box full of packing peanuts and a single gift card buried in the middle. Oh, God. You imagine? Oof. There's packing peanuts everywhere, bro. And we tried really hard to be really good with those packing peanuts. Like, we're like trying to balance out the box and stuff and get them, you know, get over there. The cat under the plane with them. They're like little cat toys now. Yeah. But unfortunately, the cat bats them underneath, like, furniture and stuff. And then I'm like, I can't get this. It's there for, like, we're going to move, and then we're going to be moving furniture. And they'll be like, packing peanut. That was Cronus. Circa 1922. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there you go. See? I don't think anyone would get in trouble for a silhouette, you know? It's usually we get into like oh, it's not really Pikachu. It's just this oddly shaped interpretive whatever. I don't know. All that stuff's gone so rampant it doesn't even matter for that. I would not even recognize the silhouettes of half of the new ones that came out. Like 90% of the new ones, honestly. Now, after first gen, I'd be like, what the hell is this? Oh, that's a blah, 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 sore. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, coffee. Go. Got a little bit left. Got a little bit. A little bit left. Now I'm going to have water like a chump. Boop. That sounds disgusting. I ate butter by the handful when I was a kid. Why would you eat butter by the handful as a kid? Like, you just put your hand in the tub, or are you just eating it like a stick? Like, oh, this is butter. That's the other thing I very rarely use anymore. Like when I made cookies the other day, I didn't even put butter in there. Oh. It was weird. I put peanut butter. It's the only kind of butter I use right now. Get colored icing, just have fun with it. Yeah, you make your own designs. Beautiful. Pokemon. I wonder if you can make a Pokemon cheesecake. Like a cheesecake shaped in the size of a Pikachu. Like little tiny ones, you know? Like a no-bake one. You can do that. Anybody could do that. That'll be good. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, papers. Dropping them. I'm looking at a thing. Give me a sec, chat. Oh, yeah. Question. Is it... Hey, here's the thing. Is that Mission Impossible movie worth watching, by the way? Not the new one. The one that we picked up for $1. And does it connect with other stories that I actually have to be concerned about? Because I saw the first 2 Mission Impossibles a long time ago, and I thought they were so terrible I didn't go back to watch the series. What was it, Fallout? Yeah. Mission Impossible Fallout. I think what turned me off from the earlier ones was the Fred Durst band's version of the Mission Impossible theme. I think that was like a little yes. Oh, man. God. Well, I think most of them are on a streaming service right now, so I'll probably watch most of them, and then I'll watch that one, I guess. Fallout is technically a part 2. For the love of God, stop splitting up movies. You know? Mission Impossible, Harry Potter, The Hobbit. Bro, just make one long movie and cut out the crap. You know, I don't need freaking Potter and the rest of the gang lamenting in the forest, bickering amongst each other. That could have been, the last part could have been one movie. Damn it. I love the newer Mission Impossible movies. All right, you know, I'll give them a try at some point, you know. I like quite literally what your grandparents used to watch the old one when it was like reruns on TV, and they were kind of fun. They had like Walter Matthau and what's his name, Fred Graves, and a bunch of other actors. I don't know. Oh, the technical dude who was actually a singer. I forget their name, but they were actually a good singer too. Mission Impossible Rough Nation is part 1. Rough Nation? That's odd. Yeah, I'll have to look up the chronological thing of it all. Been watching DC Animated, did all the Batman animated series, Batman Beyond, working on Justice League. DC Animated is so much better than the live action series. They're going to be such polar opposites. I don't understand. Maybe James Gunn will get his fingers in that and be like, hey, you know, I really like the animated series. Maybe I should not mess up these live action films. I don't know why that's a thing. That's like so weird. Oh, recently during Prime Day, the complete collection of, it's probably not on sale anymore. The Superman Adventures, the animated series that used to follow the Batman, the animated series, was like $20. We bought it. We had to buy it. And as far as superheroes go, I'm not like, oh my God, the Superman series was super awesome, but it was actually pretty good. So I'm like, for $20, yeah, there you go. Blu-ray. Beautiful. It's got them all. Got them all. Rogue Nation. Okay. I was like Rough Nation. I was like, but that sounds odd. That sounds like a parody movie. Mission Impossible. Rough Nation. Ow. Prime Day had a lot of good complete series for sale. Yeah, that's the only one we got because I was like, yeah, I gotta watch the spending because we had to get some extra hard drives to back up all of my glorious content and hard drives. Yeah, well, according to the computer right now, it's only going to take another 4 days to finish, so that's good. We have too many VODs, chat, and I have them all offline backed up. It's ridiculous. Hey, I got a question. Hey, is this important that I back up all these VODs? Because I think at some point I'm just going to put them all on archive.org just to make sure people have them. I don't know. I would feel weird just deleting old stuff because it's like literally for people who have been here that long, it's quite literally like a family album, if that makes any sense. You know? It's like, these are our home movies. You can't get rid of them. They're precious. You know? You're like, well, you guys just talked for 4 hours. Yeah, I know, but you were there. That kind of thing. So I'm trying to preserve so other people don't have to. Yeah. Yay for cheap Superman Blu-rays. Yeah, there you go. Dude, Superman animated series was actually pretty good. Mission Impossible movies and to get over with and refuse to start those years ago. Oh. Question is, will you have time to watch it? Well, I put everything on in the background now. Because I feel like if I have to sit and try to watch certain things, I'm never going to get to it. So it's like, I literally saw all the Godzilla movies available on Pluto twice merely because I had them on in the background. Yeah. And maybe during those 2 viewings, I probably watched one of them complete. Go.
Keep the gift and thrift store find spots.
There you go. I keep them all. But the problem is we have like almost 750 stream VODs, you know. Each one's at the very least 2 hours and, you know, depending on the quality of them, you know, it takes up a lot of space. Before you know it, you're like 4 terabytes in and you're like, I got to put this someplace. Leonard Nimoy was also in a Mission Impossible TV show. Really? Oh, I don't know which one that was. Is it like a returning cast member or no? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so that was my Prime Day experience, was just like, I got just hard drives and Superman. That's it. That's sad. Oh, and some food. It was discount food, man. I was like, dude, cans of chili for only like 70 cents? And that kind of thing. Sounds like you need a couple of externals. I bought a couple of externals. I got 2 8 terabytes. 2 8s. So I'm good, but now we're just doing the data shuffle. So I have 2 5s, so I'm basically bringing everything over from the 2 5 terabytes to the 2 8s, and then I'm going to use whatever was jam-packed on the 2 terabytes, and I'm moving that over to the 5s, and then all the other stuff that I have on the 1s, I'm bringing it to the 2s. You know how that goes. It is literally just here you go. Move everything over here. Okay, I'll see you in 5 days. It's so tedious. Yeah. I had to, man, dude. You know, preservation. I don't know why data takes so long. I didn't get solid states because I'm like, bro, I'm gonna burn out these drives, especially 8 terabytes. I ain't buying no 8 terabyte solid state. The 1 terabytes have gone down dramatically in prices. Dude, you can get like a really good one for like $70, if that. Can chili with 1,200 grams of salt, but so good. Yeah, I try to get low sodium chili. They do make it. I think it's like Amy's or something like that. They do make low sodium chili. Also, if you like onion dip, there's a really low sodium one. I think it's made by Goodman's. You know, the seasoning that they put in onion dip. It's actually really good. Bum, 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 bum. I literally made a game out of having less salt in my diet. Like, I make it a challenge now. It aggravates the hell out of Dawn. Because she's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, well, make sure there's not a lot of salt in it. And she's just like, everything has salt in it. I'm like, yeah, but come on, that's the challenge. Make it without salt. Oh my God, why are you being so difficult? You know. So literally, I decided to make, what was it, chicken the other day with basically no salt breadcrumbs that still had seasoning. Dude, you can get any kind of seasoning you want. You want ranch dressing? Boom. Salt-free version. You want literally chili taco seasoning? Boom. They got a salt-free version. You can literally cut out thousands upon thousands of milligrams of salt just by getting salt-free seasonings. They have everything bagel seasoning, but without the salt. Beautiful. That's all I need. My life is complete. Cottage cheese, no salt. Boom. Salt adds the flavor. Not really. The only thing that I like, and I've said this last time, is the only thing that still needs salt to me is eggs. Because eggs are so bereft of flavor that it's just like you need a dash of salt and some pepper. Yeah. Your body needs some salt. Dude, do you know how much salt I get in like everyday foods? Like I can eat a little bar, like a little nutrition bar, and there's like a lot of salt in there. there's a fine line between needing salt and then giving yourself a stroke because you ate a bag of chips, you know? My son lost a ton of weight by eating nothing but chicken and broccoli for months. Yeah. Broccoli. I love broccoli. The only thing that's been difficult to find that's low sodium is any kind of Chinese food type sauce. You know, like General Tso's, sweet and sour, all that kind of stuff. You know, finding a good, basically low salt alternative to that would be amazing. But it's very rare. There's like one made, but I think like Larry's or whatever. I think it's like a low sodium teriyaki or salt free one. And there's this, God, what's his name? I think it's literally called like Mr. Salty or something, but it's not actually salt or some crap like that. And so I can't find it locally, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't eat enough of it to warrant getting a bottle of it. Believe I lost a good bit of weight from the vacation I'm having right now. Didn't expect to walk a lot in New York for some reason. Oh, if you're in New York, you're going to be walking everywhere. Dude, it's awesome. There's like so much to see just walking around. Even on boring blocks, you're like, wow, look at that. Look at the architecture there. Wow, look at that crazy bum. Wow, this is a very interesting and colorful town to be in. Yeah, it's crazy. Chinese food has so much salt. No sauce is bitter. Yeah. Well, usually when people like from China make Chinese food, they basically don't use any of that salt. That's like for the American palate. They're like, yeah, just dump a bunch of salt on it and sugar. McDonald's double cheeseburger would probably cover a full week of sodium needs. Yeah. Well, it's so weird because you're not really mindful of it until like some doctor's like, yeah, you should probably cut out some salt. You know, your blood pressure's a little high. I'm like, oh, will that actually help? They're like, well, yeah, or you can just, you know, not stress yourself out so much. I'm like, well, that's not an option, so I guess I got to get rid of salt. They're like, all right. Yeah, so it's just like, it's so weird when you look at the actual contents of salt and stuff. And, bro, even if you're like stupid young, I don't care if you're watching and you're 12. Dude, you start doing that crap where you're like, all right, let me kind of weed out some salt, especially if you live in America. Dude, you're going to be a lot healthier. Modified starch equals MSG. Yeah, there you go. I spent a week in Disney World with my son, and luckily I didn't gain any weight. Then again, I averaged 6 miles walking a day. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good, considering you'd probably want to try all the weird little treats they have there, too. I would definitely just be like, oh, I'm trying this, I'm trying this, I'm trying this. If I ever go on a vacation, haha, I'm definitely just eating all this weird stuff that's there. Dude, when I went on vacation to Mystic, Connecticut, I had all this sort of funnel cake, and I went to this bakery, and they had these really, really good chocolates, and I bought all these chocolates, and I ate a bunch of them, and then I had really salty pretzels, and they were really good, and then I saw a fish, and I pet a stingray. Also a baby shark. It was a flat shark, though. I don't know what it was called. It was a flat shark. What's a flat shark? They had a little petting zoo. I'm not even kidding. I literally pet it like a dog. You know, and the person in charge of the aquarium, like, no, you can't pet them like that. You can't just, like, you know, pat them on the head and slap them and be like, who's a good little shark? Who's a good little manta ray? Who's a good little manta ray? Who's a good little manta ray? You know, that kind of thing. That was it. Is that it? Maybe it was an angel shark? I guess. I don't know. They're just like, you can put your hand in the water. You know, and apparently, you know, all the fish were super used to people just sticking their fingers in there, so they didn't bite anybody, but they did tell you to remove your rings and any shiny objects, so you didn't look like a worm on a hook. But it was fun. Of course, I couldn't find a comic shop locally, so that was kind of a disappointment. But it was still fun. The hotel room sucked, though. Also, I got to say, you know that place Mystic Pizza in Connecticut that's basically renowned the world over merely because it was in a movie for some reason? It is not as good as people think it is. At least for my personal palate, I found it to be a little lackluster. It was pizza, so I can't, you know, say it was false advertising because it did have cheese bread and a topping. That was about it. The toy store across the street was kind of cool. I don't know if it's still there. Did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy 3? I have to say I love it. I haven't seen it yet. Waiting for a streaming service or physical media. Whichever one comes first. I did get to see Renfield, though. Renfield was pretty good. Renfield was fun. It wasn't like, you know, top notch, but it was still good. Apparently, Nicolas Cage is going to be in like 3 other movies coming out. This guy works so much. I'm like, what the hell? Bro. Get water. Go. I could smell the chicken in the crock pot right now. So my stomach is getting all gurgly, like, I smell it. That one's weird. Said hello to fur. What's up? How's it going? What's up?
Nicolas Cage as a vampire was awesome. Would like to see a more serious role of him being a vampire.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I don't know if they're ever gonna
Time to hydrate
do that.
because I need some water. I gotta keep the pipes hydrated.
I did it. I did that. Thank you. What was the last serious role Nicolas Cage was actually in? Like, serious. Like, bro, oh my God, it's drama. It was Pig, right? Like, yeah, that was kind of dramatic, right? The thing with the pig. Yeah, it was a pig. You brought something absurd, but I don't remember what it was. What, to Renfield? Another thing about New York is that there's so many strong-looking people here. A lot of them got big guns. Yeah, because I feel like if you're in New York, most of the time you're either a tourist or you have the money to live there, so you basically don't have to work and you're hanging out in the gym all day. And then during the summer, of course, everybody's walking around with the muscle tee saying, you know, bro, look at me. Look, I lift, bro. I probably would too if I had a muscle, but, you know. You bought a dinosaur head. He bought a dinosaur head. Oh, yeah, didn't he have to give that back or something because it was like a black market thing? Allegedly. I'm doing all right. How about yourself? All right, we're live. We're live. I only remember him in The Rock. He's been in a lot of stuff recently. God, probably at least... Jeez. I can actually look this up. Give me a second. Oh, come on, dude. I hate this computer. Let's see. No, it's the little laptop thing. It's the keyboard. I feel like there's a stuck key. I hate it. Yeah, come on. One second. No, son of a... All right, apparently Nicolas Cage is going to be in a movie called Long Legs in 2024. Another one called Retirement Plan. Is in Renfield. What was it? Sympathy for the Devil. That comes out 2023, so that should be out, like, I guess soon. Dream Scenario. Yeah, what is it? Massive Talent of something or other. Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, dude, he's been in a lot of stuff. Bro. That is a lot of stuff. Like, dude, you look at his filmography. It's everywhere. Is Dawn streaming today? Nope. Dawn's got a bunch of stuff to do, plus she's got to rest her hands because they've been kind of cripple-dibble, you know? With the actor strike, Nicolas Cage should just work for the IRS to pay off his debt. Is he still doing that? I got a question. Like, didn't Wesley Snipes have IRS issues? Like tax stuff? Why did they go to jail, but Nicolas Cage just kept making movies? Because I feel like Wesley Snipes could have just made movies. You know? Weird. Oh, let's see what I enjoy New York, but I think I like San Francisco a lot more whenever I visit. Yeah, but you got to drive everywhere in San Francisco, you know, for the most part. Well, no, San Francisco you can kind of walk, but there's a lot of uphill there, you know. I like level ground. I have a teacher that says, of course I have a retirement plan. Be on my boat. Wesley Snipes didn't file tax returns. Like, at all? Like, that's kind of important. See that Wesley Snipes is going to be in an upcoming movie. I don't know what... I didn't know he was still around. I think he was in Expendables 3 or 4 or 12 or whatever they're up to. He was in one of the Expendables, right? Cage filed returns, but they were errors. Now, is that necessarily their fault, or I'm assuming they got a CPA to do their things, like a certified public accountant? Because I can't imagine, you know, Nicolas Cage sitting there doing their own taxes. Yeah, I made $1 million, and there you go. You know, like it'll be weird. It's just, I don't think it's a thing. I heard Wesley was very difficult to work with during the Blade trilogy. I think every actor is very difficult to work with. Has any director been like, dude, this is a really great actor. They didn't have any issues whatsoever? Well, maybe. But it's not a topic of conversation. Wesley Snipes was very combative with the IRS. You do not get combative with the IRS. You say, I am sorry, I am unaware of my error, what do I owe you? And I apologize profusely. What, are you going to get combative? Oh, was he one of those people that were like, well, technically, according to, you know, the, you know, Declaration of Independence or the blah, blah, blah thing, we're not supposed to even file taxes. You know, that kind of thing? Did he try that? Is that the deal? Because I can imagine, you know, there's every couple of years, there's always that one person. Well, technically, I don't have to pay taxes according to this U.S. document, blah, 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 you know. Found a really sweet picture that reminds me of Pauline. Really beautiful. Oh, nice. Joker said not to mess with the IRS. Yep. Oh, so yeah, he did that kind of thing, huh? The average actor makes $50K a year? What, are they factoring all the A-listers to the people that just basically had that one bit part in a Seinfeld episode in 1989 and have never been seen again? Constitutionally challenged. A lot of old people are too, but, you know. I gotta get some water. Two things I know. Don't mess with the IRS, and you can't steal from the mouse. Disney. Pretty much. Go.
Love the one Batman Taz episodes where the Joker gets a huge inheritance from a mob boss, and when the IRS shows up he pays immediately saying, I'm crazy enough to fight Batman, but the IRS? I'm not stupid.
Pretty much. Even the Joker knows. Exactly. That's what got Capone, bro. Thank you. No note. Mariner, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. That's the reason I've been San Francisco. I feel like I'll say a lot more roomy. I guess because you got to drive, and I love hills, mountains, roads. Oh, yeah. Strangely, New York is basically constant confinement. Every corner is like being put in a box. I like that. I like small spaces for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. It's like everything's at your fingertips. Maybe that's why I like it. Willie Nelson had IRS problems too, but didn't go to jail. Yeah. Didn't they like foreclose on some of their homes or whatever? Yeah. It's really weird. Like if you make that much money, you'd want to make sure that, you know, everything's squared away, and you just, there you go, take whatever you need. Yeah. Either I'm not stupid, I'm not crazy. Can't remember. That was one or the other. Still get your message across. Ugh. Was there any updates on the J.J. Abrams Speed Racer reboot that's happening, or no? I just heard about it, and I'm not sure if there's going to be anything moving forward, but I didn't know if there was more news. Like, is there casting? When the hell's One Piece coming out, too, damn it? Abbott and Costello had tax problems. Yeah, they did. They actually had to sell the rights off to most of their movies to pay it off, too, which was insane. I find that weird. Like, they were literally, Abbott and Costello were the highest paid actors in Hollywood at the time. They were making like $1 million a film, which back then is unheard of, especially during like World War II. Are you kidding me? Yeah, World War II. We need all these resources. Here, give the fat and skinny guy $1 million. Wait, what? They were fun movies. They just released several episodes of One Piece and dubs. One Piece episodes are now released. I'm talking about the Netflix animation thing. Live action. That's not out yet, is it? I hope for the fans that it's good, because, you know, they had to deal with Cowboy Bebop and numerous other live adaptations, especially Western live adaptations, end up just falling apart. You know, it's just, it doesn't do it.
It comes out in August.
August, there you go. Write it down. No, I'll put it on in the background. I'm not terribly invested in it, but, you know, I'll be able to tell whether it's good or not. I'll be sitting there and be like, wow, this sounds terrible. Kind of looks terrible. Some special effects are all right. Appreciate the artistry and the sets that were made. Too bad it's awful. It could be good. I don't know. Maybe that's the other thing. Getting back to the earlier, you know, content absorption thing. I feel like viewers and audiences has been burned so much by terrible films, they just generally don't care about the medium anymore. Because they don't have to care. You know, it's not like that's the sole, you know, stream of entertainment for them anymore. You know, it's like, damn, I really want Hollywood to make better films. Give everybody all the money that they need to make better things. They're like, yeah, whatever, another garbage Hollywood thing. I guess I'll watch YouTube. Was the Cowboy Bebop live action that bad? I was thinking about watching it. I don't know. I guess people who really were into the series were expecting more. But people who didn't expect much thought it was actually good. But the creator of Cowboy Bebop essentially watched the opening and then stopped watching after that. Which does not bode well. You know? Yeah.
I ask you who on first base. What? I ask you again who on first what is.
Who's on second? What's on third? Dude, that was such a good bit. Still holds up because it's ridiculous. Thank you. With all these strikes going on, I want to see these celebrities take, what, oh, just regular jobs? Well, here's the thing. Okay, all the actors, you know, striking in solidarity kind of thing, it's a good show of faith, but you know they're not hurting because they have millions upon millions of dollars and they're just sitting there saying, yeah, for the writers, you know? But generally the writers are the ones that are kind of looking through their couches right now for loose change. So, hey, you know, if you're an actor and you got some extra money and you're also striking, maybe disperse some of that wealth to, you know, writers that are probably licking sidewalks for nutrition right now. Just saying. I know it's always easy to be on your high horse when you have the finances to do so, you know? That's why, you know, like a lot of uber rich people end up saying really dumb stuff because there's no consequences. Where they're like, they got $15 billion, so they can just spout off at the mouth. What's going to happen? What are they going to do, get canceled? They don't care. Oh, I got canceled this week. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just sleep on my, you know, $15 million pillow. You know, that's like nothing. But there you go. Are they supporting writers with a fighting fund? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oda had working hand with American writers and set designers till it was up to his standards. Well, that's a plus. Dude, if a creator is like working and making sure the sets are up to their standards, that's good. It's when the creator gets like a big check and they're just like, yeah, we'll let you know when it's done. That's a problem. I want to know what it takes. What? Want to know what it takes to be an actor. Wouldn't mind being a voice actor. I don't know. You got to be consistent, I guess. Get your face out there. Yell at a lot of people. Have an agent. Make sure they take a lot of your money. And then leave you poor after your career's over. I feel like that's how the acting world goes. What? Happens to musicians all the time. Look what happened to Seven Dust. God. They're coming out with a new album, actually, which is surprising. I was like, bro, they're still around. Let's go. Let's go, Seven Dust. Bum, 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 bum. Wait for the live-action Avatar Last Airbender series. Yeah, they just had that one picture that floated around, and I'm like, I can't really glean a lot from here. I was like, what am I going to do with that? I'm thinking before leaving New York next Tuesday is the pizza I keep hearing about. Apparently, y'all have good pizza. New York does have good pizza, but it depends on the pizza place. Right now, I couldn't tell you what would be a good pizza place, but if you're in the area for around St. Mark's, the pizza place on the corner is usually pretty good. They have excellent bagels. At least they did the last time I went there, and that was like 5 years ago. So if something's changed, I can't be held responsible. St. Mark's Pizza, bro. Dude, in New York, even bad pizza's pretty good pizza, okay? At least by my taste, you know, depending on your palate, I mean, you can be like, oh my God, this is swell, you know. Forget about it, was a good show, I thought. Oh, dude, it's up on YouTube? Bro, nice. I think they changed some law about how pizza in New York can be cooked. How's that even possible? Doesn't even make any sense. It's weird when New York has weird little laws about what can happen in New York. Like, remember when they implemented that, like, oh, well, if you have the person slice the bagel for you, it's considered prepared food, and now you're going to be charged taxed on it, you know? I mean, that was old school complaints, but, you know, it's kind of just, it's ridiculous. Everything's an issue. I just church to the restaurant, they sell good pizza. Really? I don't know, what's the problem with cooking pizza in New York? It has to be cooked. That's all. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, they're going after wood fire? Why? You can't use wood. Is that it? Maybe that's their issue? I don't know. You know, I've had wood-fired pizza. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. You know, I mean, it's all right. It really depends on the dough. I mean, emissions. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, New York cares about emissions. Dude, there have been times I've been in New York and the smog was so thick I couldn't even see the sun, okay? I don't want to hear, oh, we're worried about emissions now. Okay. I feel like this is like, everyone's doing the overcorrection to try to help the environment, and as much as I am for, like, not killing the planet, I feel like wood, like, dude, you can't burn wood. What? What am I going to do for, like, you know, what about coal? What about barbecue? You know, what am I going to do? But why the pizza? Because they basically make a lot of pizza. I know, New York is all about, like, not making New York fun anymore. You know? New York isn't what it is, and it changes, like, every 5 years. So, you know, the 5 years I enjoyed New York, 5 years after, I did not. They want exhaust filters on chimneys, not banning the wood fire oven. Still might be too expensive for some restaurants. To put a filter on a chimney. They're just like, a filter on a chimney, shouldn't it be like, what, maybe $1,000 tops? I mean, bro. You gotta filter out the smoke. Bro. Canada's fire still going strong. Good job, Canada. I don't understand that, you know? We got enough smog and smoke here, yet we're still importing it from Canada, you know, and freaking, you know, wood-fired pizza, get 'em. Propane is a clean burning fuel, I'll tell you what. Propane's all right. Like, we had a stove that was propane, that was pretty good. Like, I mean, it cooked things, like, Escape from New York. Escape from L.A. Wasn't Escape from L.A. or was it New York that had Kurt Russell on a surfboard, which was just, like, ridiculous. Fun police, yep. Well, dude, everything changes every couple of years. People have new standards for whatever they think is important. Yeah, nobody can get clean water, so... Yeah. I always find the first and foremost thing everybody in every state should work on is clean drinking water. I don't care if smoke is coming out of my pizza, okay? I want to be able to wash it down with something that's not cancer.
Taste the meat, know the heat.
I'll tell you what. Damn it, Bobby. Thank you. All this is going on. Candy brings the ground. Nobody notices. Pretty much. All right, I got a bagel chip stuck in my throat. Hold on. I don't even remember the last time I had one. That's weird. Maybe it's part of a filling. Who knows? Now they cost up to $15,000 with how old chimneys. And what? Also, propane is just as bad. You just can't see it. Yeah, it's a clean burning fuel. It's still burning. Yeah, it's like radiation. It's a clean energy. Why? Because you don't see it? Yeah, until you get the X-rays back. God. Whatever. Wait, the water's contaminated? You mean you have to buy bottled water? Dude, all the water everywhere is contaminated. Everywhere. You know, they can filter it, put chlorine and all the other, like, it won't kill you chemicals in there that are still chemicals. You know? Tap water is generally not good for you. You know? The pipes are old. There's all this other stuff. If you're using tap water, triple filter that crap. Quite literally. You want to know what I do? Literally with my water, and I'm not even joking. I boil it first. First I boil it. I let it boil for 10 minutes. I let it cool. And then I triple filter it through numerous Brita filters. I am not even joking about that. And I only use that coffee for, like, that water for, like, coffee that is warm coffee. And, like, plants. Like, I'm not even joking about that. Am I crazy? Maybe. But generally, I will get bottled water. But, if I need to do tap water stuff, I will boil the hell out of it. Because I can smell the chlorine in it. And chlorine, yeah, you may not want to ingest it, but if I smell it, it bothers me. And it takes at least 10 minutes of continuous boiling to get rid of the chlorine. Or you have to let it sit out for like 3 days for the chemicals to dissipate. It's ridiculous. No, this is actually, we got municipal water, because it's like, a whole building, whatever. So it's all municipal water, but still, it's not like they're not putting chemicals in their, water reserves. So I'm so used to it that I'm not able to live without for next week. What? I live on well water. I buy 4 gallons of water, 42-pack water bottles every week or so. Yeah. Well water is kind of like 50-50. It could be fine. It could be terrible, But either way, it's like usually hard water, and it messes up all sorts of things like coffee filters and whatnot. I Brita filter my water before I put it in the kettle. I get no scale in my kettle now. Nice. Yeah, any water filter in this day and age, it really helps get rid of a lot of that crap. Yeah. So you make holy water, you boil the hell out of it. Yes. Yes, I do. And then I have a priest come over and bless it. But it's got to be one of those Irish Catholic priests that have the really thick accents and are like, and do that kind of thing. And yes, I do know one. I'm not even joking. Somebody's be like, dude, you're making fun. No, I'm literally that. I can't even do an Irish accent. Why? Why can't I do that? Doesn't everybody know a priest? Did you grow up in Catholic school? You know somebody. Yeah. A reverse osmosis filter will get rid of the chlorine, and you only have to filter it once. Yeah. Or I could just boil it for 10 minutes. I want to get all the osmosis. I want to filter, then refilter, and then unfilter, and then put it back in a filter again, and then boil it 5 times. You're from New York, yes. Well, worth it. And do the filter system, nice. Yeah, I would like to get like, have them put in like a whole filtering system that is just zero maintenance, but I don't think there's any such thing. Yeah, what are you gonna do? And fluoride will not filter out. Yeah, well, my teeth suck anyway. I could use the extra fluoride. We know a priest. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm wrapping up. There you go. I can smell my food. There's a $300 filtration system that purifies water. $300? What are we, millionaires? What? I gotta wrap up. I smell my food and my stomach is like, I smell the food. Nah, man, I got chicken and I got chickpea pasta with a couple of meatballs. I'm doubling down on the meat. It's meat time. Meat time. Meat time. Time for meat. I mean weird. All right, let's see who's streaming. Eben Damon streaming. What else we got? Let's see. I'm gonna roll the dice here. If there's multiple people streaming, I feel like the only fair thing I could do is do a coin toss here. All right. Yeah, can I get back to my follow list? Oh my god, dude, did they mess with like well,
I'm hearing storm are hitting now too.
Oh god, we got storms now. Yo, oh man, and one of my suggested things, there's a VTuber using the vanilla. They're using the vanilla. No. Okay, here's the thing. I know if you're a VTuber just starting out. If you're a VTuber just starting out, okay, here's the thing. I know you can experiment with, like, you know, the base models they give you, but you got to get off that real quick.
Thank you for the stream. Have a good day, Pumpkin Guy, Jim in chat. See you next stream.
I got food, so it's going to be a good day. Thank you. I appreciate. Yeah, there you go. But you got to get off the vanilla pre-installed VTuber.
Between the storm and the heat, it's hotter than hell even in my central air trailer.
Yeah.
Thankfully got my ice cream. That'll fix it.
And here I am going to eat pasta. I'm going to eat pasta in front of a fan. I know, it's pathetic. What else am I going to do? All right, so Zograd is doing Lego, Eben Demon doing art. What else is happening? Who else is on? Just in case you're not popping up here, let me know. Bum, 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 bum. La, 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 la. Bum, 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 bum. Coin toss. I got tonight off. Works in, out of mass techs, no work due to site not being back up and running after power outages. Bro! Get backup generators! What are you gonna do? Have a killer day, Jim. Much love. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Got you Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we're gonna do, I think, the normal time, unless some godforsaken thing is like, oh, there's an opening for yet another doctor's appointment that we can do right now. This is the problem. I'm always on a call list. You know? Pasta. Yeah, I got pasta. I got all the pasta. Is that stereotypical of me? Because, you know, I'm part Italian. I'm eating pasta on Sunday. That's kind of a thing. It's always like pasta Sunday for some Italians. Kind of depends on how old world. All right, let me wrap this up. EB Demon going to be streaming. Put your link in chat. Go. Zograd is streaming. I didn't even get to do a coin toss yet. I don't know. Whoever's doing a thing. Where's my coin? I got to look it up. All right, we're wrapping up. Everybody go do something fun. Go see what Evie's doing. Go see what Zograd's doing.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
You too. Everybody have a good week. Be well, stay safe, do something fun. I would opt for pizza tonight. So, chicken and pasta is kind of like pizza. Just without the dough. Oh, I should have made garlic knots. What the hell was I thinking? Well, I don't have any dough. All right, everybody, go do a thing. Support somebody. I don't know. Evie's on. Zograd's on. I don't know what we're going to raid. Coin toss. The coin toss is spoken.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.